welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for another match day watch along. Today we are covering the League Cup, Women's League Cup final. Sorry, it's live from Selhurst Park, by the way. Sellout between Chelsea's women, Emma Hayes, Chelsea, and Arsenal. Obviously, here's why we're here. My enthusiasm is a bit, when it comes to women's team meeting, is a bit on the low. I mentioned this yesterday as well. In terms of our form, in terms of our general performances this season, haven't been anywhere near the standard. Let's be brutally honest here. Even neutral fans can agree with that. Taking out the equation of the injuries we've got, two key players in our squad, haven't been performing, and we played Chelsea now twice already this side of the year, this start of the season in 2023. First fixture after the winter break, 1-0 up. Totally dominated at the Emirates, ended up drawing 1-1. Gave away one golden opportunity for them. They took it, Sam Kerr, as you do. And then we played them again last week in the FA Cup fourth round. Had the possession, did nothing with it, and we lost 2-0. Again, two opportunities we gave to them on a plate. Poor defending in both moments, and yeah, we were at the FA Cup, and obviously they're through to the quarterfinals. Got a nice easy draw, as you do. Obviously, you knock out Arsenal, and we're back again for more punishment today. But it's hope for a better outcome this time. We've had a draw, we've had a defeat. Hopefully, as it's a final, where it's a piece of silver up for grabs today, the first piece of silverware in the women's game this season. Hopefully, we can turn up, take our chances, and actually get the win. I'm praying. That's more of a pray than anything. We've got Cheese in the chat already. How you doing, Cheese? Are you keeping well? Another good day yesterday. But yeah, as you can see on the screen here, I've got the teams up already for Arsenal anyway. We know, and the Chelsea team's the same 11 from last week, but with the Arsenal team, it's going to go through it now, like we always do. Every match day watching on be the men's or the women's. Got Zinsberger in goal. Moritz is playing. Well, I think now I'm trying to work this out now. Right back. I don't know why Moritz is playing over Laura Wittweier. I don't get that, but Jonas knows best apparently. Again, we've got Williamson and Raffaelli in the centre back roles. Steph Cately is playing left back. Then we've got Leah Volti and Kim Little as the pivot. Manham just in front, and in the front three of McCabe, Caitlin Ford, and Blackstenius. And then Mackenzie, BT, Ruben Moy, Laura Wittweier, I've already mentioned, Pelova, Cole, Gio, and Leah Hearn is back on the bench as well. I think the teams are getting ready to come out by the looks of it, like the subs are coming out anyway for Chelsea. I want us to win so badly today. It's the final. Yeah, if Jonas can pull off a miracle today with the team who's got the availability we've got, when we win, that for me, I'll take that. That'll be a bit of pressure taken off him. Oh, Matt, there's I can't remember his name now. Over on features on Lottie's channel and all that. I can't remember his name. Oh, it's gone. But yeah, also with this as well, just look at put the cameras on the crowd now. There's a lot of big. It's a sellout. All available tickets are sold for this final. But it's mixed and matched. There's a lot of Chelsea. There's a few Chelsea fans in the Arsenal, mixing big chunks of Arsenal fans. That does do my head in sometimes, by the way. Teams are in the tunnel getting ready to come out, but yeah, I didn't notice that in the FA Cup final we faced against Chelsea back in the day, and I think that's a bit. Both managers are in front of both their teams. Jonas has got to shake Emma Hayes' hand, being a sportsman or whatever, just a sports person. Wish him good luck, and Emma Hayes has completely blanked him. It's Emma Hayes' it's Chelsea captain's actually acknowledged Jonas and shook his hand. Ericsson. But yeah, Emma Hayes completely blanked him and started smirking. That's again class. There's certain levels to this. You need to show some class, and she didn't show it there. But the teams are now being led out onto the pitch with respect to Chelsea and Arsenal players and the Continental flags, this, that, and the other on the pitch, all the flyers going up, you name it. Milo. Yeah, I'm talking to you. We decided to come to live and go live again. My score predictions again, because I did last week's score predictions. I said if Arsenal were to win it last week, it would be 2-1. If Chelsea were to win it, they'd win 2-0. And look what happened. Also, Chelsea were in the final. Just to add to this, Chelsea were in the final last year of this competition against Man City on their turf. They went 1-0 up and they ended up getting pumped 3-1 to City on their turf, which then they used as momentum to go and win the FA Cup against them in the final. But so they're going to, in terms of this competition, they're going to want to right the wrong of last year because, as I say, it was on their turf and they got absolutely humbled in the end. Again, I want us to win so badly. Again, if Arsenal win this, it'd be both teams scoring. It'd be 2-1 Arsenal. If Chelsea win this, we're looking 2 or 3-0 if Chelsea win this. We have got to be on it today. No excuses whatsoever. Just going to bring this down now. Oh dear, as we're ready for kickoff. This is going as we speak. They're just going through the usual rigmarole of the teams are out. They're now 9-0, and the sponsors, the lead names of the sponsors and all that come around and meet the players and the managers and the officials and all that, shake their hands and get introduced by all the players and all that jazz. I don't want to repeat of. I do not want to repeat of the FA Cup final we played against Chelsea under Jonas last season. And there's Beth. So I'm assuming Viv's there as well. Yep, there's Viv. Offering their support, but hopefully it'll be better than what we got last week. Hopefully it's better support than we had last week, put it that way. Oh dear. We got McCabe. Katie McCabe. Oh, the national anthem now. Yay. Oh, we've got to kick off. Exactly. Well, it's 4 minutes away. If you are new to the channel, by the way, do smash that like button. Do subscribe as well. It's completely free of charge. Doesn't charge it. But if you want to become a member as well, you can if you want to. It's 99p or £2.99. Sorry, they are the levels. Other bits and pieces are going to be added to the memberships as well along the way in terms of emojis, bits and pieces like that, so you can interact, have more fun interacting in live chat as well. Save the king. Let's see if we can find see Lottie, because Lottie, friend of the channel by the way, is at this game as well. With a few friends and all that. I did say I'd keep an eye out for her, so let's see. You know it's cold and Jonas is coming out. He's like full on puffer black jacket. Yeah, Zinsberg's wearing yellow gold jersey and not the grey one. And in general, Arsenal wearing their traditional red and white. It doesn't clash with Chelsea's blue. Come on, girls. Come on, please. Let's make it for the first one in a long time. Can we please make it an Arsenal double delight win at the weekend, please? As I said, if Arsenal win today against Chelsea in this final, be it 90 minutes, extra time, penalty shootout, I don't care. If we win, I will personally take a bit of pressure out of Jonas in myself, in my critique of him. So, come on. Need to be careful as well with my hamstring. I don't know what I've done to my hamstring, but it's fucking killing me. On my right leg. Pardon me. Come on, Kim. Want to play on the match performance from you as well today? Please don't go out. We cannot. Even one player goes high today for either team. The opposite team will to punish. So we can't afford to. We cannot have it on our team. Not this week. Well, it was bad enough last week. Not this week. Let's go back to the start of 2023. We played them in terms of dominate possession, take our chances, but don't give them any in the meantime. That's one critique I say from that first game we played in back in January. We gave them the opportunity and they took it. We can't give them that. We cannot do that today. Seconds away now from kickoff. Both teams doing their huddles and all that jazz. I will be disappearing on and off for the first few minutes, by the way, because I'm in the middle of cooking Sunday dinner. I've got to put the veg on. The Irish fans will come out in their numbers as well. Got a little contingent. There's a contingent of Irish Arsenal fans in the crowd. You can't miss them because they're wearing the gold, white, green, white, and gold wigs and flags and all that on them. Let's see if we can find a light in there. Not there. Come on, guys. Come on. Chelsea are getting underway as well. They're getting ready to kick off. They're kicking off the game. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this ref. There you go. There's the excuse already. If we lose, it's a ref's fault. Come on. Taking a knee now. And we are now underway. Come on, girls. Come on. There's a lot of very confident, rightly so in one sense, but very confident, cocky Chelsea fans that I want to see shut up today. See, one of them was on Sky this morning, giving it the big one. We're going to bat you 3-1 in normal time. We're going to win all 4 trophies. Chelsea will not win all 4 trophies, by the way. Even if they win today, they're not winning. They won't win the Champions League. They're not going to win the league. Possibly doesn't look like they're going to win the league. The way things are going at the moment, and in that WSL, FA Cup, there's a possibility. There's a 1 in 3 chance. But they ain't winning all 4. Only one team does that in London, and that's Arsenal. And the Arsenal men's kit manager was the manager at the time. So show some respect. Come on, girls. Come on. I want a stand-up performance from Stina Blackstenius as well. No, again, it's a final, so no excuses. You was going to start either way, with Viv and Bev available or not. He was always going to start. So you step up today. When the ball comes to you, you take your chance. Chelsea in the attack, your ball goes in. Get rid of it. Oh, man, hesitated. Oh, Chelsea back in the box, crossing it in again. 1-0. Sam Kerr, what do we do? Ball watch defending FC, literally a minute and a half in. A minute and a half fucking in. It's ball watching defending. The ball gets cleared out first from the initial cross, and then there's a stand in there. Man hesitating. Do I go, do or not? Then it's too late, gets put back in. And the cross then chipped over. No, Zinsberg doesn't come out and command the ball or the box itself. And Sam Kerr, as always, acres of space, nods it in. For fuck's sake. It's just pathetic. It's pathetic goalkeeping from Zinsberg in the end there. But the defending in the build overall, it's frustrating to watch. So frustrating. And again, what did I say? I didn't want to repeat of the FA Cup final back in last season when we were playing against them for the 2020 FA Cup. Did not want to repeat. What have I got already? Around about the same time. A repeat. We're 1-0 down after not even 2 minutes. God's sake. Amazing how Black is out in the wing, which is a striker, and can't cross a ball. And can't even hold a ball, for fuck's sake. He's useless. I don't care what anyone says. No wonder he's yours free. He's fucking useless. Give me strength. Really not in the mood for this today. The irony is, last season, doing these watch songs with the men's and women's teams for Arsenal, it was the women giving me the women's team actually relaxed me over the weekend in terms of getting the performance and getting the results, and the men were frustrating the life out of me. This year, it's the complete opposite. And that was before Beth and Viv got injured. Give me strength. Compose yourselves. What's the point? We're 1-0 down. With a bit too late to compose ourselves now, mate. 1-0 down after a minute and a half. Pathetic. Right, I'll put veg on quickly. Be back in a sec, and I'll get the tea as well. It's cold. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, my spot. Go on, go on. Don't commit for it, but okay. You can't sit behind me. I know you're going to want to watch. I have to sit there. All right. Come on, need to fit and wake. You can't have this again. Not again. Why can't I have two men's and women's team be singing off the same hymn sheet at the same time? Why I've got to have one season one good, one season do me head in, and the complete opposite the following season? Oh my days! The only thing is, last season the men didn't get to a final last year. That's the only difference. If we lose this again, because it's a Chelsea again, the two finals. Since Jonas has come in, he's got us to two finals, an FA Cup, and then now this one. If we lose both, oh my god! And the fact we lost the title to Chelsea on goal difference. I think it was a goal difference or a point like that. So I think now. Oh, I actually can't remember now. Man's going to make blank of all this going on, but either way, because we've lost the FA Cup, the 2020 FA Cup to them. We lost the league title last season on the last day to Chelsea. And if we lose this today, that's all three domestic competitions you can go for that we would have lost out to Chelsea in 2 seasons. Oh my days. Oh, my days, oh my days. It will run home in what I've been saying for the last few weeks, though, about Jonas in general, about his time's going to come. His time's coming to an end. He's got to, for us to move forward after this season. You can't be any excuses. You have to. If we don't win today, we're obviously not going to win we can't win the FA Cup. We're not going to win the Champions League ourselves either, with our lack of squad depth, so we say, in the attacking options side of things. Straight down the goalkeeper strike, thank God for that. And we're not going to. We finish outside the Champions League spots. There's no way that Arsenal can feasibly say, come May, basically go, oh my God, what are you doing? Come May, go, you know what? It's been a difficult season. We're going to let you stay on for another year. We're falling further behind. The answer of United, Man City had a wobble last season. They're it seems like they're coming out of that and part of their rebuild this season. They're doing, as it stands in the top, as it says above us, and they're doing wellish. They're going to be stronger next year. Chelsea are going to be Chelsea. But as long as Emma Hayes is at Chelsea, Chelsea will remain to be Chelsea. And you've got what Skinner's doing at Man United, the women's team. With or without Alicia Russo next season, they'll be stronger as well. We can't afford to rest on our laurels and keep you on us, basically, if we don't sort ourselves out between now and the end of the season. Go on. Oh, pick something again, red and white, blue. There's a difference. It isn't that hard. Got a corner, but it's just like it's doing my head in. Thompson is a big up top. It says good start for Arsenal. Then, oh yeah, fantastic start. Literally a minute and 30 seconds in, and was already 1-0 down. First attack of the game. Woo-hoo. Oh dear. Ball in. Straight down the goalkeeper. No one challenges. Straight down the goalkeeper's throat. Oh dear. Oh, bloody hell, Kim. Well done. Was it a great distribution from the goalkeeper there? Can we do better this time? Another corner. I thought this. I honestly thought the way the goalkeeper just stood there froze. I thought it was a loop in over her. Come on, girls. Come on. Red and white. There's red and white. Green goalkeeping kit. There's a bit of a difference. I've been saying this for weeks now. Can you learn how to aim? I've been saying it since West Ham. Bloody hell. Oh dear. How are you doing anyway, Tom? I assume you're still in the chat there. How are you doing? How was your stream last night? I was going to pop in and say hello and all that first, but I fell asleep after my stream. I did my match of the day stuff. Completely shattered. My leg was killing me. Still is, to be honest. Not as bad, but it's still painful. So it's just gone rock solid on one side. Hamstring, wasn't he? Again, Black Sinners is a striker and she's playing in the camera, for God's sake. Hesitating. We're hesitating too much. Go. Corner again. Good link up there between Caitlin Ford and Kim Little there, but again, really bright being there, right place, right time again, getting that block in. It wasn't going to an Arsenal player, though, the way it was going. It was going to go straight to the goalie. That's cool. I'll check it out later once everything's done and dealt with. Oh, Steph, wake up. This could be the same as last week, isn't it? We're going to have all the possession, do nothing with it. And they're going to counter us and take literally one shot, one goal sort of opportunities, basically. Get on the counter attack like they'd better do now. Raffaelli, though, thank God for that. Our Celtic one is not winning again. Veg is on. Huh? I just put the veg on, so I'm going back and forth.
What do you think?
Looks like, yeah.
It feels so soft.
Everton are still winning 2-1.
No, we're not.
There's people in the chat, yeah. Someone mentioned Celtics, so I'm just checking the score there. Because they were losing to St Mirren, apparently.
People are right. It is trying, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to master one before I try doing other things. See, there's an early.
Out my leg. Oh yeah. Let's go past now. Yeah. Yeah, just scraping through 5-1, just scraping. No, blimey. No, it's all about set.
Oh, behave.
Literally, first attack, minute and a half in, bang.
What is happening to the women? The girls are normally smashing it.
Yeah. The manager's just lost. I don't know what he's done tactically this season, but he's lost the plot. And every week, no matter.
You're not talking to me, you should be talking to these people.
Yeah. Celtic food 5 goals in response. Oh dear. Oh, we had the ball. We could have continued to play, but okay, ref. Thanks for pointing it back. We had the ball. So much for advantage.
Means I can eventually get rid of the GHDs.
Means because one from K's there as well.
Yeah, I think she just wants to persevere, try to get it to grow. But I said to her, you just give it a bit of a blast with that.
Yeah.
That. I mean,
Different
I still
options,
use
that's all.
ink protectant.
Yeah, it's just different options as well.
And people saying, oh, curls don't hold, but they will if you use the right stuff, if you use the right product.
You know what you're doing, yeah.
And in all fairness, the type of curls you want, so what if you have to do it the next day? I'm not being funny. Maximum is 150 on the air wrap.
Yeah.
The straight.
Marseille, it's 1-0 again. It's one, as it says on the screen, 1-0 to Chelsea. Sam Kerr, literally a minute and 30 seconds in. First attack of the game. First shot at goal. Hit the crossbar, dropped in. There. It is frustrating. And then now it's now back to what it was last Sunday. Oh, sorry, have all the ball and do nothing with it. Again, we've got the ball. Why is the ref not giving us advantage? That's twice now in the space of 5 minutes. Come on. Yes! Come on! Sorry, Brendan. Bit fluky, but I'll take it. It's on BBC Two, by the way. Come on, Blackstenius actually fell to her. She actually took her chance. Come on. That was more luck than anything because basically Manning had the ball, run into the box, wouldn't have a shot. It hit off one of the Chelsea players, midfielder, and it just fell into the path of Stina Blackstenius, and she just literally passed it past the goalkeeper. Passed it into the net, and the goalkeeper dove the wrong way, so 1-1. Back in the final. We've got a final, ladies and gentlemen. We scored against Chelsea in open play. Woohoo! Where was this last week? Come on. Please prove me wrong. Please. Tom saying need for us to score. Yeah, it's 2-1. I just checked a minute ago. It's still 2-1. Decoy with the most recent goal. Go on, go. No, too easy there. My opinion, anyway. Can anyone listen to this? Please. Kill Eagles, battle hard. One another then with some Reds, with the Devils at Reds. And yeah, 1-1. Boom. Amazing how the Chelsea fans have popped in at 1-0 when we Arsenal went 1-0 down. The Chelsea fans that have popped in watching. We didn't say nothing in the chat, but you knew that Chelsea fan because they suddenly the numbers are flying up. Suddenly the numbers are sort of calmed down a bit. Then suddenly, we'll go pop out now, Whitestone Hall. Stefan saying you've got to go and win it like yesterday. Arsenal were lucky they weren't 3 down. Yeah, Ramsdale again. I watched the highlights because I watched most of the game yesterday via streams. But as I say, just after 2 minutes after we went 2-1, got myself back into the game at 2-1. I just gave up because the streams was just doing my head in because they're constantly every 2 minutes buffering and this, that, and the other and cutting out. I was like, I can't be bothered. Paul Merson on my eyes and ears. But yeah, I watched the match today, yesterday as well, last night with you guys. Ramsdale made some absolute worldy saves at 1-0 down, 2-1. Worldy saves that kept us in the game. Respect at both times. It could have been a completely different outcome otherwise. But thank God. Again, he doesn't, because there's goals going in. Again, not his fault, by the way. It's just been most of the times with poor defensive mistakes that he's been exposed. Like De Bruyne and Man City situation, as we know. So he's not getting again, because he plays for Arsenal, isn't getting the credit he actually honestly merits. Let's be brutally honest there. Yet Jordan Pickford, for the last 2 seasons now, is playing at Everton, a team that's struggling to stay up in the league, struggled, just about survived last year. They're struggling again this year. He has literally one great game in like 10 or 15 games, but he's lauded as the greatest goalkeeper in the world, Jordan Pickford, by the media and everyone. He couldn't make it up, and also the England manager goes, "You're my number one. You're playing for the top team in the country. You're cannon fodder." It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Girls got a free kick here. Our girls, my girls anyway. Come on, let's make this count. What a turnaround this could be. Everton shouldn't be struggling to be. They shouldn't be with the amount of money they've spent and players they've got, but they are. Full due respect, they are. Oh, Leo, what was that? But yeah, so Everton are again. They shouldn't be, as you say, but they are. And even if they were to win today, it means nothing in the grand scheme of things until the end of the season comes up. The season ends. It effectively means nothing with Everton because they beat us. A week later, they lost. The week after that, they lost. Then they won a game. Then they lost again and again, and they're potentially winning the game. So there's a bit of they're consistent in one sense, but not in the sense that they need to get out of the trouble they're in. I think it's more so, Tom. I think Tom, in terms of your comment there about not getting why Everton need the quotes of Everton need to stay up in the Premier League and all that. I think it's more so that they're one of the founder clubs. It doesn't. There's other founder clubs that have been in the Premier League and gone down. It's just like the media and in general just latching onto that and saying, you know what, we don't want to actually have some of our founder clubs in the top elite league. But if they're not good enough, it is what it is. They have to suck it up by a cup and come again. And the thing is with Everton, though, I mentioned this before in terms of there's always these teams that do they have a period of Serena's there. That's cool. They have this period where they're doing well and then they just drop off. I'm sorry, Villa recently. We've seen it Leeds yourselves in your situation years back in the early 2000s. Everton could be in that. Everton are doing that now. That period under that season under Ancelotti and the period where they're competing with European spots and what have you. And now they're just, it's all, because of the amount of money that's bunked into it, it's all catching up with them. One sec. Where it's Katie McCabe. That's a pen. Penalty, Arsenal. Come on. No VAR to save you now, is there? Come on, girls. Come on. And Kim Little will take this properly because she's with Viv out. Kim's our penalty taker anyway. So even with Viv, if Viv and Beth are available, Kim's our penalty taker. So Kim was, I assume, take this. clever play as well from Katie. Saw the challenge coming, got the ball out of the way, and drew the foul from Ingle. Come on. Never actually released them, did they? Nothing ever came. It was obviously the reports and all that, and then it just went. You never heard of him ever again. I don't know if they released him in the summer or not, or cancelled his contract at the time. I don't know. Giffy Sickinson. Come on, girls. Come on, Kim. 2-1 up. Come on. Let's go 2-1 up. Kim Little. Get in there. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Arsenal take the lead after a dodgy start in the final. We're now 23 minutes in and we're 2-1 up. How the mood changes with me, eh? Oh, dear. I did say if we were to win, we would concede, to be fair. So we have conceded. So now we've got the rest of the game to just hold out, basically, or keep going. Just keep punishing Chelsea. This, again, I'll say it again. This could be the difference. If we win this today, this could be the difference between Jonna staying beyond the summer, beyond this season, or being let go. I'll be brutally honest. I know plenty of fans I've spoken to on social media, privately and all that. They're saying the same thing. This Sunday, today's game is a do or die for his career at Arsenal. Tom saying have a good day, everyone. Tom, just to let you know before you do disappear, I will be continuing this stream into the Liverpool Man United game as well. So we'll be doing 2 games in one stream, but the main focus is this game, obviously. But then just before 4:30, Colin will be coming on and we'll be doing a neutral thing as well with the moulding in of the end of this game into the Liverpool Manchester game as Manchester United game as well. So if you want to pop in later for that, more than welcome to. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out as well, my friend, if you haven't already. So now I'm going to check in the veg. Yay. And yes, we lose where Vile at Villa Park. The loser of you're talking about Villa now. Didn't like it when Villa went down to one, but then again, that was coming. They flirted. There's always that team, isn't there? You mentioned Villa there, Sunderland, Everton are doing it now. There's always that one team that flirts for 2-3 years. They flirt with potentially going down. They always somehow survive, but it's always a flirt. And it's when that third, fourth season, they go pop. Oh, good save there. It could be 3-1 there. Blimey, they're not liking that we scored. We're just like, okay, we're going to keep going, keep plugging away at it now. We smell blood. The girls actually smell blood and they actually look dangerous. Where the fuck was this last week? I know this is the final and there's silverware at stake today, but where was this last week? You couldn't make it up. You really couldn't. I'm on my way. We're on our way. How we gonna get there? We don't know. How we gonna get there? We don't care. All I know is we are on our way. Oh, I've got to refresh the page, haven't I? Yep. Another tab, guys. I'm just messing about at the moment. Go on, Caitlin. Go on, Caitlin. Go on, Caitlin. I was trying to be direct there. Unlucky. Got the ball back there. Still, though, girls. Go on. Down to Katie. Katie. Too much on it. $176 so far. Oh, bloody yeah, that's cool. Because it ain't been going that long. That's cool. I'm loving that. That's cool. Keep going, guys. If you haven't already, by the way, in terms of smashing that like button, but you could share the link to the stream around as well and all your socials. That'd be greatly appreciated as well. Not just to Arsenal fans or Chelsea fans, but football fans in general. That'd be greatly appreciated. Chris is in the chat. How you doing, Chris? Looking forward to the game later. I don't even heard him before. He's only just come in, but I will be covering in this same stream after this game. Straight after this game, we're going straight over to Sky to watch Liverpool cover Liverpool versus Manchester United. Liverpool. I don't know who I want. The thing is, because of your so rising up the league, I don't know who I want to win. I don't know if I want a dull 0-0 draw and just go for the emotions. We talk about Arsenal on here, or worst case scenario. If someone has to win it, I'd rather Liverpool. To be honest, because you're fun. Defend, girls. Well done, Raffaele. I'd rather Liverpool win. If someone has to win today, I'd rather Liverpool because in it once and for all, it will end this media BS of Man United are on for 4 trophies. They're going to win the quadruple. They're not winning the quadruple. They're not even going to win the treble. Right, I'm going to turn my veg off. Oh, my leg. Ow. Oh. Susan, time to go for the ball there. Quadruple trebles aren't for everyone. Quadruples aren't for everyone, but the only English team that's done a quadruple is the Arsenal women's team in 2007. The League Cup, FA Cup, League, and the Women's Champions League. And who was in charge? Vic Akers, who was the Arsenal kit manager at the time for the men's team at the same time. I'll make sure Katie's okay here. This don't look good. Got to make sure she's not obviously with concussion. Got to make sure she's not concussed or anything like that. Otherwise, she'll have to come off. Even the slightest possibility of an injury or concussion, she'll have to come off. Chelsea's goalkeeper's holding her ribs there, taking the breather in. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's there. Ian Wright's there. He's travelled down from Manchester last night. I think is it his granddaughter he's with next to him. He's not going to book Katie McCabe, seriously. I want a couple of lawyers there as well. This ref is bizarre. There's a 50-50 coming together, and she's booked Katie McCabe. This is ridiculous. I told you I don't like this ref. There's a few refs in the women's level I don't like whatsoever. That was a genuine 50-50 challenge for the ball. Totally entitled to go for the ball there. There's a coming together. They both got up. They're both fine, and she's been booked for doing what something she was entitled to do. Wow. For all the money that's plugged into the FA and women's, the FA and the referee situation and all that, making them professional and all that at all levels, men's and women's levels and all that. How is it with at all levels? The referees are crap, literally crap. They're so trigger happy to give the cards out to certain players. Come on. Oh, wake up. Oh, you're going to book her for that as well, are you? You're going to let that one go. You're going to let that one go, aren't you? That was more of a booking for Steph Katie there. Miscontrol was born and lunged herself into Charles there. That was, be honest, that's more of a booking for her, booking there than what Katie got booked for. And Steph Katie doesn't get a booking. Tell me something ain't dodgy there. But the refs realised I fucked up there. Oh, Stina, what are you doing? Hold the ball. So easy, just get the ball in your feet and hold it. Draw the foul at least. All Liverpool team loses out, is it? Oh yeah, it's an hour before kickoff, isn't it? Yeah. Wonder an hour now. Let's have a look. One sec. Still 2-1 in the Everton game. 3-1, yes! Of course, flags up, of course, yeah. Oh, for God's sake. I guarantee, if I see this replay and she is onside, I am going to lose my mind. Emma Hayes is at work, that's all I'm saying. No, fair enough, she's offside. At least he's actually offside. They've got a good call there. The official flag person, you know. Get up. Be smart. Yeah, well done, Kim. So the Liverpool team news. Alisson's in goal, got 4 at the back with Trent, Kanote, Van Dijk, and Andrew Robertson. Oh my God! I swear this is the same midfield, or two of the three midfielders here are the same the same midfield that lost to United in their corresponding fixture. Jordan Henderson, Fabinho, who wasn't in that midfield by the way at the start, and Harvey Elliott. Mohamed Salah down the wing, Cody Gakpo down the middle, and Darwin Núñez down the other wing, according to Sky anyway. Manchester United got De Gea in goal, Diego Dalot, Varane, Martinez, Luke Shaw, then Casemiro and Fred in a pivot, Bruno just in front of them, along with Anthony and Marcus Rashford, and Wout Weghorst down the middle. Sorry, scored 2-2. The thing as far as this, though, they said on Sky, they was saying on Sky, league-wise, yeah, Brendan Johnson, they were saying that Forest in the league itself haven't lost at home this season in the league itself. Colonel's interested. Oh, we're in front of the game. Laugh out loud. We've waited a while, Colonel, but yes. And to be honest, apart from the dodgy opening exchange of this game aside, we have been the better team. There's just looked. It just seems like Chelsea is just trying to get us their plan is just to soak up the pressure and counter attack us, even at 1-1 now 2-1. It's just trying to get us on the counter attack. Yes, you're on the camera. Well done. Just go on back. You're gonna go back now because I need to go to dinner. Move. You have to move. Or you're gonna set things that away. Be carnage otherwise. Yeah, there's a 4:30 kickoff, Stefan. So it'll be like the time it kicks off at Anfield for that game. If this game gets done in 90 minutes, it'll be 15 minutes after this game. But either way, Colin will be joining us 25 past 4. And he'll be keeping you guys updated at the opening exchanges of the game. He'll keep you guys updated on that side for the Liverpool side of things. Anything happens there, if I miss anything. I don't want to move because I know I'm going to move and something's going to happen for Chelsea and I'm going to lose my mind. But I have to move because I've got a dinner to fucking serve in a minute. Oh dear. The cat was, one of the cats, he's over there at the moment. When I first went off at the start of this, took my tea in my little mug. Sush. Yeah, parked himself beyond where I'm currently. Well, now I'm crouching back where I was sitting. I'm basically sitting. Not most of this stream anyway. Parked himself behind there. Like, no, picked him up. He was on the stream. He was like, get off. But he's now over there watching the game. Being undefeated at home, it's decent for a club like Forest. So I think especially with Forest, it's their first season back in Premier League after nearly 3 decades, and just shy of 3 decades. Or the Chelsea sub here. Kankovic has been taken off, and Bunnakan has been brought on. All of our defenders been brought on. So Emma Hayes ain't happy with the fact that we're flat overdoing, we're outnumbering them in the final third, in our final third anyway. In the attacking sense, and she's not liking it, so she's made a sub, took a attacking minded player off and put an extra defensive player on. Try and shore that up. We need to keep our concentration levels though. Go away. Everyone's subbing on top of me now. She's going to give a card for that as well, is she? So you're booking Katie McKay for a genuine 50-50 challenge for the ball. Booked her for that. Didn't book Steph Katie for what was a booking, if we're being brutally honest there, bookable offence. And Steph Katie hasn't been booked either for what was a bookable offence. Makes so much sense, this round. Oh, is he going live today? Flying big. Oh, okay. I know it's a big game and all that, but after what happened last week, I wouldn't have been breaking my neck if I was in, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can see out this free kick in. The keeper's. I'm not liking the goalkeeper's position there. Free kick taken off the wall. Straight into the wall. Well done. Go on, Katie. Kate, you've got to be careful, though. I say go on, Kate, you've got to be careful. You want a booking. I don't want you being sent off and then putting us in dead lumber for the rest of the game. No, especially, as I say, it's their first season in just shy of 3 decades since they were last in the Premier League. Their home form was always going to be key for them to stay up. And it's proven the point, obviously, they are pushing away from the relegation field, even though they're still, obviously, they're still in the relegation scrap. But it bodes well that they are getting results at home. They haven't taken out in the league at home. Saying it now. Is that still playing out? Yeah, 82 minutes, about 2 minutes to go. You can't give me that choice. Knowing Tom's offending all that, and he's offended the channel. And then I've got family, immediate family, literally West Ham connections. You can't give me that choice. 3 away goals isn't what are we about now? Oh, what's happening here? William accused. Oh, there's a comment on Facebook. That's fine. I do need to go set dinner up now, so I will be disappearing just a bit. I'll be just in the other side of the room, but so I'll be able to shout back up, talk back, and all that. But I'll just get my phone to check on the comments and all that. It's a few minutes away from half time, so I need to sort of hold out, but at the same time, I don't want to overcook the veg. So I'm going to turn it off now, and start training that once. Served that at half time. Before I bent my neck. Chris says, I want West Ham to stay up. I get West Ham tickets, £20 a game. It'll be cheap. If West Ham went down, it'll be cheaper. I know that for a fact. Every time they've gone down, they've gone down in this century, 2003, and a few years after they came back up under Evan Grant. The price did come down even cheaper than that. But I get what you're saying. Obviously, you want to go to West Ham, it's a championship level. Again, I don't want West because my cousins are West Ham fan, my uncle, my granddad are West Ham fans. I don't want West Ham to go down. I was born in that neck of the woods. So I don't really, West Ham, growing up, West Ham have always been, because of, again, family side of things, have always been the second team I look out for, fixture-wise. Unlucky. Go again, take your time, though. Take your time. It's Continental, crossing it in. Millie Bright gets rid of it, comes back out to Arsenal. We go again. At the same time, I don't want Leeds to go down because they are a big club and they need to be. They don't need to be, but they deserve to be in the Premier League. In the sense of it's a big club. The fans have been through hell since they got relegated in 2004. The 03-04 season until they got re-promoted 16 years later. They've been through hell as a club, as a fan base. They've seen their club flirt with promotion in the first few years, then go down to League One for a couple of years, come back up and be become part of Championship furniture. Have a few flirts here and there. Always close but no cigar, basically. And they finally found the winning formula to get them back up. I really don't want 4 minutes. Where's the 4 minutes come from? Bloody hell. The first half as well. Where's 4 minutes come from there? 2 minutes at tops. 4. Ridiculous. Big up Mark in the chat as well. It's a seeing you in the chat. Big up Mark. There's big up Ryan, up the guns. Yeah. Well, so far so good. The men did their bit yesterday. The girls are so far doing, after a dodgy start, I keep saying it, they've turned it around and they're doing their job so far. So there's literally 3 minutes away from half time. Chelsea got a free kick here, going to lump it into Sam Kerr probably. Oh, Zinsberger needs to do better than that, needs to be more. But she has landed on her back, so she has won a free kick. And needs to make sure she's okay there. I've got to say, I do like the goalkeeping kits for Arsenal. The yellow one that Zinsberger wears, and Ramsdale, the main. That seems to be the main goldy colour for Arsenal this year. The main one. I also like the silver one as well. That Ramsdale and Zinsberger occasionally wear once in the blue moon. It's like grey silver. It's like, I don't know what they call it. It's grey or silver. You can class it as grey or silver technically. But I do like it as well. The patterning and the cut. It does actually do look well. But for some reason, Adidas and Arsenal only released the yellow goalkeeping kit for public sale. It's a shame though, because I would get both jerseys, both colours, both variants basically. The first choice and the second choice goalkeeping colours, because they do look nice. And in terms of, and again, for a fan of my age, for me, seems like a little nod as well to the early 2000s team, the 2001, 2002 team, because the yellow and silver, the two jersey colours we're wearing this season predominantly. For goalkeepers, 1 sec, on the Chelsea near jacket, get up. They are the same goalkeeping colours that were wore in that double winning season. I just remember again, I remember. I think the yellow one was the predominant one. With the black collar trim and all that. And silver, it's that silver grey, whatever they call it, that one as well. But Stuart Taylor, I vividly remember like Stuart Taylor wearing it occasionally when he came in to deputise as well. Well, there's Todd. Fucking Todd Bowley's at the Selhurst Park. You would have thought he gave a crap about the women's game. Well, he's, in one sense, actually, you know what? One of the two levels of these teams are doing well. So he needs to be showing some sort of interest, I suppose. Compared to when he's showing interest in the poor men's team there. So he's technically he's a choice there. The yellow is a beauty. Yeah, I like both. I would actually really like both. I like the yellow as well. Not only is it, for me, it seems like a nod to that the double winning team of 0102. But both kits are. But it's what you class as Arsenal yellow as well. It's not a different shade of yellow. It's a proper Arsenal yellow as well. I feel sorry for Wobie. He's too good for Everton. He went to them at a time when they were doing all right, but it's just obviously everything that's going on. It's all caught up with the club, and he's part of it. Ironically, though, yes, 3-1. Dead on just before half time. Come on. Oh, is this game over already? Out of nowhere, it's Jonas has saved his career at Arsenal. Oh my god! Is that? I think it was Raffaelli that scored. Was it Raffaelli or Moritz? Have a look. Corner comes in. That's not helping. I think it's Raffaelli. I think. Raffaelli. Get in there. 3-1 to the Arsenal. Come on. Mark saying big, and let's say this, Paul shows the scoreboard. It's half-time whistle has gone. Arsenal, after a disastrous opening start to this final, going 1-0 down in the first minute and a half. We've turned it around somehow. Took control of the game at 1-0 down, got settled down, took control, and we find ourselves 3-1 up at half-time. We're 45 minutes away from winning in the League Cup. Be honest, winning his first trophy, which again it's over. It's Emma Hayes as well. Again, not only will it could save his career winning this, in terms of his Arsenal career anyway. He's asked to lose that 2-1. It's anyone's game still. 3-1 now. If we lose this and 3-1 up at half time, that's a massive bottle. Mark says, big fan of Nike goalkeeping kits. Seymour wore in the hybrid days. It was because yesterday the 0102 was a yellow and silver one, or grey, what they call it. The year before that, I've still got it. It doesn't fit because I'm an adult now, but I've still got it upstairs somewhere. Was the blue, like the pale blue one, and little circle bits on it, and got a black on that black bit on the back where the name was. I've got that. The 98, I've actually got the 98 goalkeeping top, like the again yellow with the trims of navy and red on the collars, like the neck bit here and all that, long sleeved, padded bit as well, with Seaman's name on the back. And because I met David Seaman a few years back, got him to sign that as well. And I got a photo. Not only did he sign it off his safe hands and all that, and his signature, he took a photo of me with it, and I was like, again, David Seaman, him and Ian Wright are the reasons why I support Arsenal, from a kid and all that. So for him to obviously sign it and then had the photo with that 98 top, it was like, the little kid in me was like bursting out. Oh, dear, I need to change the scoreboard though before I go and serve dinner up. So do bear with me a second while I do this first. I will put the goal scorers on in a second as well before the second half gets underway, but I do need to go and serve up dinner. I will be just in earshot. Well, earshot for you guys. I'll still talk back to you. I'll have my phone with me. So I'm keeping on the chat back and forth to you guys. Sam's into the chat. He's going into Sam enters the chat within 5 minutes. He goes into anarchy. you couldn't make it up. How are we doing on the old YouTube side of things? Anyway, how are we doing on there? Yeah, a couple of new subs taking part. I say they've sub, but haven't took part in the chat yet. But it's all good in the hood there, and good numbers there. Cool. Yep. I'll be back in a sec. I've just got to start serving dinner up for everyone. I'll be 2 minutes. Well, say 2 minutes, about 5-6 minutes. We know exactly what we need. Also on the way to Champions League. Really? Really? Go away. Go away. Go on. Go off.
Is your game still going?
Oh, sorry. That's why
Are they people?
I made them all there. They tried to set up dinner.
Oh, it's mine, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Didn't go.
Put his in the microwave.
Instead of secret.
Well, shit, yeah, I haven't heard that. He was.
Yeah. That's one there. Oh.
I just don't trust Lily, not to.
Yeah. What's that? What's up?
And whatever is being left for the dogs, make sure it goes
Well,
back in the
yeah.
oven.
Let's say by the after the like the beating that was so small.
You better put it away then,
That's
because
what I'm
I
saying.
don't trust.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, I don't trust them too.
Yep. Go away. Done. Up. Go. That'd be fantastic. And that's good timing. Hey, we are back. Woo! Just in time for the. Of course, I wash my hands. Always wash my hands. I don't know what I'm about, but still. I said, sound letting us a chat goes into complete chaos. Got the 3-1 down, they've slipped up early, can't we? How did the Everton game finish? Let's have a look. I'm sure it finished 2-2, but I'm away from the chat, so. Yeah, it finished 2-2. Right. Come on, girls. 45 minutes away from lifting that cup. First time in 4 years. 4 years the girls have had to wait. Oh, yeah, chat continues to be into chaos. 4 years. Wonder that 4 years is the league title was that last trophy we won. Into a few final cents and lost every single one. To Chelsea. Here we go. Second half underway. Come on, girls. On the attack already. Go on, madam. Go on. Oh, I've touched it. Jesus, come on. Come on, girls. Come on. There's a few Chelsea fans I want to be keeping quiet. One of them is next door to me. Oh, this would be brilliant. Especially when we then find out that what's his name? Todd Bowley's there at the game as well. Just sitting there miserable as sin. Maybe it's him. Maybe he's a jinx. The first game he goes to for the women's team, they end up they're losing 3-1 to a team they usually dominate against. Oh, I don't even want to know what's going on. Why do I step away and sound comes along? The chat just goes into complete chaos. Usually it's Sam, Mr. Bungle, and Joy that come along and just do it as a collective. Yeah, she can dream itself off camera. Go on. Well done, Stina. Well done. Bring the play in. Oh, try to catch the keeper out, but Bounce took it away from goal there. Mr. Bungle makes me look like Nelson Mandela. Hence why I said that usually it's a collective, not just an individual taking down of the chat. Oh dear. He was in the chat actually yesterday for the in and out basically for the men's game yesterday against Bournemouth. He was in and out. Whenever he could, because obviously he was busy his end. For once he wasn't in KFC from far as I'm aware. For the first time ever. Oh, days, come on, defect. Don't give him the space. Don't have any time. Got a challenge. Almost ready to cut. As you can hear, Kickoff almost scored for Chelsea. Andrews, I thought it was just in the group chat. I was just going to one of the group chats me and Andrew in, who's Andrew's friend of the channel, Dark Square to Wear. He says, what's the first minute of the Continental Cup final, and switched off over to Forest and Everton when Chelsea scored. So I've just updated him. It's Arsenal winning 3-1. Andrew, come back. Milo. No, you're excited because you're a gooner, but there's no need to go to stance mode like that. Was that you in? Oh my days! It's complete. I'm trying to talk football, and you're all gone into complete chaos. You're just not you're not acknowledging what I'm trying to say whatsoever now. Oh dear. God, I need a haircut tomorrow. Tomorrow can't come quick enough in that sense. Unbelievable turnaround. Just a tad, Andrew. Just a tad. Smile, Emma. Remember, you left us. You betrayed us for the money, the full-time money. Remember that one. Never forget that. Chelsea went professional a few years early than us, illegally, because obviously they had the funding to do it. But either way, and you went running for that money, that little bit of dollar. Occasionally, we remind you of that and put you in your place. And I think today's one of them days. Oh, for the love of days! Go away. Leave alone. There's a move. I can't walk through you, can I? No, fuck the football score I wanted. What was that, dare I ask? I didn't see what that's given. But Chelsea players, Liverpool, who's just been booked for. Kate McKay's been found and the player's been booked. My God. It's a miracle. Was it? Ooh, that's more than a booking, in my opinion. She's lucky. I'm sorry, she is lucky. There's no VAR because that should be a red. Ryan shooting away Jehovah's Witnesses again. Oh, they wouldn't. They're not brave enough to come near me in this house. I think once since I lived here, never again. They've come to knocking at the door and all that crap. Ironically, it was during COVID, by the way. The irony. During the old lockdown. Sam, I actually asked a football question and he ignored it. And he scored 5. Oh, Celtic. You said they scraped through. They won 5-1, but they scraped through. Yeah, okay. Against 10 men, St. Mirren as well. 10 men. I mean, come on. They did go behind to 11 men. St. Mirren. So it's not get too carried away. I mean, it's the SPL. They do win the league pretty much 9 times out of 10 anyway. Go on, Caitlin. Steph needed to read that a bit better, but didn't. What was your question? Okay. So over to a more football-related note. What is the difference today for Arsenal? What has changed? You talking about the men's team or the women's team, Sam? Just out of interest, so I can answer that properly. Try to anyway. Go on, Caitlin. Hold it. Well, fucking support will be fantastic. Cat's coming tonight. Fantastic. Well done, madam. Oh, the women's team. I don't honestly. I don't know what's motivated. Because we started, as I say, a minute and 30 seconds in, Chelsea scored, and now you can go back and see when they scored. I'm losing my mind. I was ranting and raving. Because I said before, I didn't want to repeat of the FA Cup final last year and all that. And obviously, a minute in, that a minute and a half in, we're 1-0 down. I was losing my mind. I was like, oh, that's it. It's once and for all. Come, mate, get the pick out. Da 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 da. And as the players going out, even at 1-0, before it went to 1-0, I was like, it's just going to be us attacking now. They're going to sit back, protect a 1-0 lead, and occasionally counter attack us like they did last week. Da 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 da. And out of nowhere, we scored a goal, got a goal back in. I don't think now, was it the penalty? Or was it Stina scored first from open play, and then 2 minutes later, Caitlin got one set. Oh, well defended, Raffaelli. Well defended. Played the match so far. And out of nowhere, about 2-3 minutes later, we got a pen. Kate McKay saw a player come flying in, kicked the ball that way, drew the foul. We got the pen, and we haven't looked back since. It was a completely took control. In terms of going from 1-0 down, and once we were settled into the game, we've been the better team. I don't get why we didn't do this last week. I don't get why we haven't done this earlier on in the season. We played them back in January, and in general. This is without Beth and Viv, two of our most influential players normally, and we're actually giving Chelsea, Emma Hayes and Chelsea, as you say, we're giving them a game. I don't know why today. I know there's a trophy at stake, but it shouldn't take a trophy to be at stake at the end of the game. The chance to lift a trophy at the end of the game for the girls to actually get the head out the backside and give Emma Hayes and Chelsea a run for their money. Because 9 times out of 10, Emma Hayes has our number over the years. Occasionally we get we pull off a result and it looks like we're on the upturn and we're going to start pushing on them and getting back to our glory days. And then we just go, no, actually we don't want that. We'll go back to what we were before. It's just so frustrating to watch over the last couple of years. Don't remember where I was going to. You all right?
Yeah. There's meat there. I'm going to put it.
No, okay though, yeah?
Yeah. I was going to put it in here, so...
Yeah, because these ones these food's in the microwave.
I'll go and tell you. It's gone 4 o'clock, so I didn't realise it's up that late.
Oh, yeah. It's 20 past, come off 20 past now. Oh, Katie McKay's been taken off for Pelova. Our new signing, Pelova's just come on. For Kate McKay, obviously Kate McKay was on a booking, so that's understandable in one sense, as it's been hacked at a few times since. Richarlison is a terrible player with a terrible personality. You couldn't pick it myself. I mean, imagine a club spending £60 million on Richarlison, and he hasn't scored a Premier League goal yet. Ben White signed for us a season before for 50 mil, and he's already scored. He scored a goal more already than Richarlison, who's an attacker. we couldn't make it up. Reece Nelson scored more Premier League goals than Richarlison. Go on, go for the fourth. Come on, kill the game. Oh, mockery. Should have gone far. Should have hit it far post there, but it is what it is. I don't get that. Going back to the same. I don't get what it is today. Because last week we had the possession. We had the possession last week. We just did nothing with it whatsoever. Didn't test the defence or the goalkeeper whatsoever. It was the easiest day for Chelsea last week in the FA Cup. And then we gifted them the draw early on in the year, back in January, at home, after dominating them 1-0 up. Couldn't see the game out and drew 1-1. But today we just like a different animal. We had a bad start, but once we settled into the game itself and got a rhythm going, we have been the better team so far. I wouldn't think it too much, but yeah, so far we have been the superior team. I do need to send Colin his link in about 5 minutes. They're so late coming out for the second half. This is I'm not going to catch much of the first half of the Liverpool game now. I'm going to miss like 20, 25 minutes of it, at least, of the Liverpool game, if not more than that. As it stands, I'm not going back and forth. Kurt's coming to life. Raffaele, well done. No, get rid of it. That's the one thing that Raffaele has been absolutely fantastic defensively as well. Not only did she score the third goal first, but she has been fantastic defensively. But the rest of them have been, the rest of the back line's been shaky as well today. They haven't been exactly their usual, what you'd assume to be their usual best. Colonel, I'm not going to answer that. Not even a dignified out of an answer. Hey, move. Come on. Free kick. Off for that. But yeah, I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that, Colonel. But be respectful now. No need for the silliness. No, that's Paul from Zinsberg getting rid of that. No, yep, well done, Leo Volti. Into the stands. Arsenal. Go on, Caitlin. Ref. Oh dear God. There's a certain person, 1 sec. Yeah, pen. That's what I'm saying. That's a pen. Because it's 3-1 Arsenal. Because it's 3-1. The game's pretty much up anyway. Can't miss it going 4-1 now, can we? I told you. I said it as soon as I saw who the ref was today. But even the fourth official, what was she doing? What was she looking at? What was she watching to miss that? But as soon as I saw who the ref was today, I knew there's going to be some dodgy calls today, and that's just been one of them already. I know we got a corner, but it's a fucking penalty. It should be 4-1 now. Rather we score now, I said that. Oh. Come on, shut up. Just to piss them all off. Piss off, no, it's a poor corner. Well done, Kim. Well done. Fantastic. Go on. Let's finish. Go. Kill it. Another corner. Kill the bastards. Kill him. Arsenal. Oh no! Russell's not even here. Why's he getting mentioned? Why is Russ even being mentioned in the chat? I have no idea what's going on. Corner, come on. Another corner, surely. Come on. Arsenal. Come on, whip it in. Better. Unlucky. Right, smart, yeah, well done. Back in. Unlucky, too much on it. It was a pen, no. Yeah. In terms of, I'm assuming you've got the game on and you've seen the incident yourself. Yeah, as I say, it's on BBC, so here in the UK, yeah. There's a few refs in the women's level that you see them, you know. We've had dealings with them before and never turned out well. I mean, the penalty she gave us in the first half was a pen. So she has made some good calls, but she's made a couple of dodgy ones as well. For both sides, by the way. For both. Not consistent. In terms of giving the cards out today, she hasn't been consistent with her reasoning, so we say. And then just her and her fourth officials to completely miss that penalty there is bizarre. Go on, Martin. Yeah, another corner. Gary's in the chat. Hello. Any scores yet? It is 3. Everton versus Nottingham Forest versus Everton finished 2-2. We are currently second half here in the Women's League Cup final, and it's Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1. After going 1-0 down in the first couple of minutes from the Sam Kerr header off the crossbar, we pulled it back in this first half to make it to end just in time at the end of the first half. 3-1 up. Goals from Stina Blackstenius of all people, even though just our striker. When I say of all people, if you watch women's football, you know what I mean when I say of all people. I'm shocked that she scored, put it that way. Kim Little from the penalty spot, and Arsenal defender Raffaelli, having want to pronounce her name, she scored the third from a set piece on the corner as well. We've had a few chances as well to go 4-1 up, and we should have had a penalty about 3-4 minutes ago, but the official and the referee completely missed it. Liverpool may not have a 3-3 after 1 minute. And that's the point. I need to get Colin out. I need to get him his link. Oh, this could be interesting. Let's go, let's go. Right, sent it to his email. I'll let him know. I do think Liverpool v United will be a draw. That's the best from all involved. That would be the best result, really. As long as United don't win, I don't want United winning, just because otherwise you're going to have them. Oh, we're still in a title race. Way bullshit. You're 14 points behind us. Yeah, you got 2 games in hand, but you're 14 points behind us anyway. There's no guarantee, even though your form would suggest you might win them games. Not a guarantee, because Palace ironically proved that one before United played us. Maybe let Colin know quickly before the duck phone dies. Send link to your email. So what, 60, coming for 60, 70 odd minutes, 60, so 70, 80, I'm gonna miss the first half hour basically of the game. What should have been 15 minutes because they came out so late for the second half. He's joking, Gene. He's joking. The game's not kicked off yet between Liverpool and Man United. He's joking. Gonna say now, I've completely forgotten what I was saying. Yeah, what's because of that? So because of that, these guys are out so late for the second half. I'm missing the next. I'm going to miss the first next 15 minutes of the first half, basically. Be worth it though. As it stands, it's worth it because obviously going to win it. See Arsenal lift a trophy. Yay. No worries, Chris. No worries. As long as Liverpool do their job, you're more than welcome. As long as you don't let United win today, you're more than welcome to come back. Other than that, go away. If you fail to do your job, don't bother coming back. We will bombard you with hell. Oh, Colin's just joining us. Just gonna. Oh, got a few subs as well from the girls here. Mitch is going on for Vet Via. Right, just going to bring Colin in as well. As he gives you the details of Man United. Bring Colin.
A Liverpool win would be lovely, right? Just saying that right now.
Anything but United, I'll take.
I can't have United getting too up themselves, you know. Although that said, Liverpool fans have been a bit unbearable lately. Considering where they are, it's like, I mean...
Well, considering one in particular is just making a living out of mocking Arsenal, even though we're top of the league.
Mate.
Making it...
It's so funny.
A living. It's just a bitterness. I've been saying for the last couple of weeks in terms of that Jonathan Morley guy. It's got to be a bitterness thing that literally Liverpool had to wait 30 odd years, 31 years exactly to win the league title. Whereas as it stands, if we were to pull this off come May, 19 years, we would have had to wait not even 2 decades.
Mad,
we had to wait 3.
Mad.
I think it's got to be bitterness because why would you want a team that's now been investigated for cheating you out of 3 other league titles? Cheating you out of it, why would you then want them to win the league title again? It's got to be a bit.
I think it is. No. Do you know what I think it is? I think fans just are or more specifically rivals, right? They're not used to the idea of us actually being a good team again because they're so used to us being like this banter club and this and that. And the idea of us being good genuinely scares them.
You got a fan.
You watch your mouth, Gary, all right? Don't make me come there and slap you, bruv. I'll slap you right now. I don't give a shit, bro. I don't give a shit. No, okay. That's going a bit far. I won't slap you. Do you know what I'll do, right? See, next time we're on the same show, bruv, you're catching that smoke.
Yeah.
Simple.
Even if it's a string where we're celebrating winning the league title, you're getting smoked by Colin.
Yeah, you're catching that smoke. You're catching that smoke, bro. Mate, I want us to do it so bad. Like, you have no idea, right? Because listen, when we do that show at the end of the season, if we win the league, everyone is catching smoke. Everyone.
Oh, yeah. I've been taking notes for months. Of all our little doubters.
Oh,
I've already said the second. If we win it is always at the moment because there's 12 games to go still. If we do pull this off and win the league, the second we are confirmed the league champions, I'm calling motherfuckers out on air. I don't care if they're big names or not. They're getting called out for their BS.
Do you know what, right? We'll leave Gary Neville to Robbie, right? Because Robbie's got that covered. All right, Robbie's got that covered, right? So we'll leave Gary to him. Oh, Salah's
Gary said in that video, Arsenal win the league, come to my house, I'll give you a bottle of champagne. Okay, let's all go to Gary's house then in Manchester.
Get it ready then. What are the odds, right, that if we win the league, right, when it's confirmed, what are the odds that Gary Neville goes missing like he did when Liverpool won it?
Oh, imagine. He will go into hide. Social media wise, he'll go into hiding because even on social media, he's giving it large. Giving it large to the Arsenal fans, having the interaction like, if I'm right, you got to come online and say you're sorry to me. Fuck off. But if I'm right, I mean, if I'm wrong, I'll wear, because an Arsenal fan put in a tweet saying if Arsenal win the league, Gary Neville's got to wear an Arsenal shirt with Premier League champions 22-23 on the back. He said, "All right, but if I'm right, you have to apologise to me."
Exactly. And by the way, right, just a little research, right? Because I did a little research last night in regards to a title push, right? This is the commitment to the cause here. All right. Now,
12 games to go.
At this stage of the season, last season, Man City were on 63 points with 26 games played. Remind me how many points we're on with 26 games played again?
63. Not far, but anyway.
No, 63. Identical records. Identical.
But because it's Arsenal, not going to win the league still.
Whereas Man City, right, this is the kicker here. This will make you laugh. Man City are 2 points worse off than Liverpool were at this stage of the season last year.
But Colin, is that Premier League winning know-how? Is that winning?
No one speaks about that, though, do they?
Oh, no, don't be silly. It's the Premier League know-how, basically, being there, wearing the T-shirt and all that. I think the more, as the weeks go by, the more that it was bizarre at the time because it was on the back of them beating Tottenham 4-2 at the Etihad that few weeks back at the start of that turn of the year. We went on that rant and basically said these players aren't hungry, Arsenal players aren't, all that. And even then he was playing, obviously, you can say it's mind games and all that, but he's got, if you think about it, he has got a point. I mean, the players have been there, they've won it a few times now. It's a bit accustomed to them, whereas it's not new. This is new to us. We've got nothing to lose week by week. Even yesterday, it was Bournemouth at home and all that, and we were losing 2-0. It was off our own doing as well, both goals after seeing them on Match of the Day. But we're still, in the grand scheme of things, over the course, we're still not expected to win the league. So we had nothing to lose still. We just kept plugging away. And the fact that it was Reece that scored, I said it at the end of the game as well, before the end of the stream yesterday for the actual match watch along. The fact that it was an academy player, one of our own academy players that scored the goal in that moment, in a high pressure moment, in the midst of a title race, meant that bit more to me because, as I say, it's one of our own. It's a player that we've produced. Is, by the way, got more goals than Richarlison, and Nelson that cost us a penny.
Do you know what? I wouldn't even say Reece Nelson's a bad player. Like, no. Injuries at bad times.
It's been an attitude situation at one point, but that's what it was.
It's mostly been like injuries and work ethic and things like that have stopped him. But I mean, if we're being honest, if that's the goal that leads us to win our first title in 19 years,
it'll be 19 officially,
right?
Right? Yeah.
Reece Nelson, and I don't even think this is controversial in the slightest. Reece Nelson will have a better legacy in the Premier League than Harry Kane because it's led to a trophy.
Yeah. Well, it's not controversial to say. He's not. He's a squad player. You got to remember as well. Just as he was getting into the team with Saka having a bit of an injury, he then got injured just after. Sorry, he's had to come back from that. He's only just getting back playing match time wise into the squad, and he's scoring goals that could mean we win the title. Could be the difference.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean,
And don't
what
get
was
it
it?
twisted, bro. We've
3 goals and
waited fucking. We've
we've gone
waited
through
like
hell.
years. We've gone through the fucking pits for this, bro. Like, I still have nightmares of the 4-0 at Anfield under Wenger, bro. Legit, I still have nightmares of that game. Like, I just remember like how I felt around that point, and then I seen like, what was it? The image of the team against Bournemouth when Arteta was like, first appointed and stuff like that, or his
Oh, his
first
first game in
official game
charge, yeah.
anyway. Right. And it was Leno in goal,
Yeah,
Maitland-Niles at right back,
yeah,
David Luiz, Socrates
yeah,
as the 2 centre backs, Saka at left back,
yeah,
Lucas Torreira, Xhaka,
yeah.
Guendouzi was on the bench, I think. Reece Nelson
Reece
played.
Nelson, Lacazette.
Ozil played. Aubameyang and Lacazette, right?
Yeah,
And what's mental is that only 4 players from that squad, well, the matchday squad anyway,
they're
are
still here.
still at the club. The rest of them gone.
Yeah. I said, what was it when Liverpool won the Champions League? The first, under Klopp, the first trophy under Klopp. Look at that team. Look at that squad. There was only 3 survivors from the team that you walked into, in terms of Bobby
Yep.
Firmino, Adam Lallana, and Henderson. Everyone else has been out the door. We can actually say now this is this season wise, this is Arteta's team.
Yeah. He's honestly, mate, he's transformed the club. Like,
From top to bottom
he
as
has. Like, there's no debating it anymore. Like,
No.
he's a much better manager than any of us gave him credit for. Because I don't think there's a single person that would say that.
Well, we did a live reaction on the day, didn't we?
They didn't doubt Arteta at some point, because I'm pretty sure most of them did. Because I know I did, right? I'm not one of these that will say, "Oh, I've been Arteta in from the start and I'm here like ever since." Fact is, most of those people are liars, bro. Like, they wouldn't have said it outright on social media, but they wouldn't have said it outright on Twitter and stuff like that. But they would have been thinking it in the back of their minds. Guarantee you. If they say they didn't, they're lying.
No, I've numerous times this season I've held my hands up and said I spoke about my little wobble, my faith in Arteta last season. And I say it, I had that wobble. I hold my hands up. I clearly got it wrong, and I'm happy for it, because it means we're competing. Others, on the other hand, obviously won't, but we'll see how that plays out come May, if we do pull this off. But I'm happy that I'm proved wrong. This is what I wanted in terms of the Arsene Wenger situation back into his time. I wanted to be proved wrong. That's all you want. So, I'm big enough and ugly enough to hold my hands up and say, yeah, I got this situation wrong. I'm not Billy Big Bollocks. I don't know everything. I got it wrong, and I got it wrong. I showed. We did a stream. It was me, you, and I think James Rowe, when Arteta was appointed, and we had our little doubts, because he wasn't our first, second, third, and we all said third, fourth, we'll have a choice. But we were going to give him the chance. He needs that time, because it is his first job, etc., etc. And it's taken a lot longer than probably people wanted. But we're there. Just over 3 years in charge now. Be 3.5 coming into the season. And look, it's mental when you look at the anarchy, just the way the club was being run as well. It's in general, and you look at it now. It's mental. The turnaround from top to bottom, and that is solely down to Mikel and Edu. The partnership they've built together, and working together day in, day out, has got us to this point. And bring it on. I'm like, I can't wait for more. I want to see more. I want to see us kick on now. No matter what happens this season, kick on for next season.
Yeah.
12 games to go.
And when you see reports, right, that were linked to Declan Rice, I'm like, bro, bring that boy to the Emirates ASAP, man. I don't care. Like,
imagine on the midfield, Declan, Partey, like the options of Declan.
Do you know what, Mark? Right, what you said there, right? That you've never been Arteta out, but there was times that you were on the fence, right? That's completely fine.
Yeah,
I've got no issue with that whatsoever. Being on the fence in the back of your mind, like at least you can admit to it. But there's people in this fan base that can't, and they'll go, they'll take like the whole virtuistic like attitude of, I've never been Arteta out and I've never once wavered. Mate, those people are liars. Simple as that. Like, and they'll come for people like me who say, you didn't back him anyway. And I'm like, well, actually, I did, because if you remember during the Baron run when we were 15th, even when we were getting palmed week in, week out, the whole time I was saying, it's the players. And then when we got battered 4-1 off Man City in the cup, I'm like,
that's where he started,
it. Like, and to be fair, who wouldn't after that?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on, it's not even.
I mean,
it's ridiculous. It really is.
We talk about the mess that the club was in as well. The fact that I know a bit, say 6 months, it's a bit delayed because of the COVID outbreak and all that. But in his first half of a season at Arsenal, that first he came in, he won the FA Cup with that squad.
Mm-hmm.
So there were signs there that if he can do that with that, get back him with what he wants, anything's possible. And obviously, we're reaping the fruits of that now. I mean, I've said it for the last few months now that I'm seeing signs in this team, the men's team itself, that I used to see with the men's team back in the early 2000s under Wenger. If we didn't win a league title one year, we missed out by a point or whatever, this, that, and the other. We just missed out by one, whatever. The mentality was dust ourselves down and go again, and go bigger and stronger for the following season. For example, 2001, the FA Cup, we lost that, and we used that pain, that heartache, to come back the following season, not just to win the FA Cup, but then do what we did in the league and win the league. And 2003, missing out on the league title the way we did, blowing it the way we did. We came together during the summer, had a talk with ourselves, came back the following season and achieved something no one's ever achieved in England in the modern day of football, even with all the money that's now in football. Do
you know what's amazing about that season, mate? Do you know what's amazing about that season, right? It's not the fact that we actually went unbeaten, but Arsene Wenger called his shot before the season started.
Yeah.
And said we could win the league unbeaten, and then we go and do it. Like that is different levels of like just madness. Like, because no one calls their shot in a press conference now. Nobody, no one's done it again.
Before ball's been kicked.
Like, yeah, that man had the balls to call his shot. Like, I rate it. Oh, Jesus, Liverpool almost scored.
Oh, it's still 0-0, is it?
Yeah, it's still 0-0. Darwin Núñez missing. No. Liverpool looked the better side, though.
As I said, I'll take anything but Man United.
Although you will find this funny, though, mate. Mate, you will find this funny, right? I don't know if this is real or not, but apparently there's a plane flying over Anfield. Now, remember the comparisons with the Wenger and Klopp thing, right?
Yeah.
We did the plane first, okay? But on it says FSG out, Klopp in, enough is enough. Do you see the differences?
Slight differences, yes.
Bro, I'm telling you, this Klopp is Arsene Wenger, bro. telling you right now.
Bloody, I mean, their ownership brought. I know, obviously, they're hiring Klopp in the first. They had to hire Klopp in the first place to get the Premier League and Champions League and all that, and all the trophies they've won. But their owners, under the ownership the company got, they've won a Champions League. They lost 2 other finals, respectively, yes, but they've won a Champions League. They've won the league title after 30-odd years. They won an FA League Cup double last year. They've won trophies, and no, it's not the manager's fault. It's the owner. No, Klopp's not mental at all.
Mate, you know all them same noises that we used to make about our club? People would go, oh, Arsene Wenger, like, outside of the situation. Others would go, oh, Arsene Wenger's got you in a privileged position. And we're like, no, we're not achieving anything. And tactically, we're getting found out every week. We understood that the board was a problem. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
FSG are a problem at Liverpool because they don't spend enough to compete. But ultimately, they're not responsible for the tactics on the pitch. That's down on Jurgen Klopp, bro. Like, it's the longer Jurgen Klopp stays, and this is just from my perspective, because I feel his cycle's done, mate. When Ten Hag said eras come to an end, like, he's right. Eras do come to an end. Like, it's not often I'll agree with a Man United manager, but Ten Hag got that absolutely right.
Well, we've seen it over the years. Not just with Arsenal, we saw it with Mourinho as well. He's not what he once was.
No. And honestly, it's like cycles end, bro. Cycles end. And the fact he keeps playing a high line when he doesn't have the players for it, sorry, that's on the manager, bro. It's on the manager. And the longer Klopp stays, you're going to see Liverpool fans getting more agitated because that's what happened to us.
No. But hey, remember we were being called spoiled as well. We weren't even winning anything. We were being called spoiled. That's talk about as well.
Mate, we haven't won a Champions League.
Careful what you wish for, we were told.
Yeah.
Top of the league.
Yeah, that's really be careful what you wish for. Oh my God, Darwin Núñez, man.
Wish another sitter.
I don't care what anybody says. All right, this guy causes chaos, fine. But, I mean, I'm not... He gets in good positions. I'll give him that. But so did fucking Mitrovic.
Yeah.
Like
so did Shamak at Arsenal, remember?
Oh, my God. mate, the amount of times I would hear, like, oh, Shamak, he gets in good positions. He just needs to score the goal and he'll be good. Like, bro, I watched him week in, week out. He was terrible.
Started off okay, first 6 months, and then just fell off a cliff.
Do you know who was a really good striker for us? Do you know who was a really good striker for us back in the day? Because he would get into good positions, but he would also score. Eduardo. That man could strike a ball, bro.
If he's again, I think there was someone said yesterday it was this actual match day weekend back in 07-08 where Eduardo got his ankle broken, Gallas is on the pitch, throwing a strop and all that.
Yeah.
And he compared it into yesterday, scoring a winning goal, Odegaard's on the literally collapsing to the floor, celebrating and all that. But yeah, I was going to say, if Eduardo hadn't had his ankle taken in that game, and then we go on to win and all that, what we were doing at the time, form-wise, I think we would have won that league title comfortably. It would have been done doing because he was phenomenal that season.
Mate.
Once he was settled in, he was scoring goals everywhere. Even when he came back a year and a half later. I remember there's an FA Cup game against, I think, Burnley. Burnley, Song pips the ball in, doing the Song trademark pass, and he just jumps in the air on the ankle that was broken, by the way, and just guides it in on the volley.
And to think he came from, like, was it Yeah, he came from like, oh, what was it?
Zagreb.
Yes, he came from like Dynamo Zagreb and like, was it Croatia or something like that?
Yeah, Croatia.
And
He was Croatian born, but he also had Brazilian family bloodline as well from his
Yeah.
dad's side or something like that.
yeah,
But yeah,
and he
Croatian.
was because at the time I thought, like, okay, I was thinking, who's this guy? But at the same time, I would have gone, like, okay, Arson can find gems, like, more often than not. He's done it before, and at the time, I trusted him. So I'm like, okay, let's see what happens.
Well, look at
Bro.
the other players we were bringing in, no one heard of. Adebayor, Diaby,
Oh,
players. Even though Diaby was injury prone in the end because of dodgy refereeing and all that, and never recovered. But players that Wenger had a habit at the time of picking players out, even then, that people outside the club are thinking, "Who the fuck is what the
oh
Wenger losing the plot?
Jesus, that could have been 1 United.
Budget FC?" But they were gems. And I think Eduardo was for me in that time frame, was the number one gem because he, as I say, he'll get in position, but he would score all sorts of goals. He wasn't just a one-dimensional type of striker.
No. I mean, all right, like
the fact that he left
Henry gets most of the mentions, like because of what
legacy.
Because of what the club achieved during when he was here, right? And don't get me wrong, I love Thierry, right? That man is a king to me. Like, there's a reason why when the Champions League is on, I choose to watch CBS instead of BT. Like, can someone explains to me how does America get a Champions League show with Micah Richards, Jamie Carragher, and Thierry Henry that's more entertaining than the boring fuckers we get at BT here in the UK? Someone explain that to me? I mean,
cheap budget.
No slight on the US, but
come on, basically.
That shit is next level, mate. Like there's banter involved. Like, what is it? The host done Michael Richards just because he hadn't won the Champions League, and Thierry and Jamie have. He done him dirty as well. Like, oh my god, you don't get that here, man. You don't get that here at all.
Oh dear. No, because it's just typical UK broadcasting. They just want cheap and cheerful. I mean, the fact that Martin Tyler is still the main commentator for the main event on the weekend. It's Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher as the bloody co-commentators, depending on who's playing and whatever. I mean, Martin Tyler. He's been past in terms of. Yeah, he's got to say he's past it in terms of he doesn't seem to have that same enthusiasm basically. So he's just going through the motions now. And you got like Peter Drury now. He's NBC, wherever it is. They've picked him up, and I'd much rather listen to him and Andy Townsend. I was thankful that on midweek the game wasn't on UK TV because I found the stream where Peter Drury and Townsend were the commentating because they're so much better.
Mate, there's a reason
Sky and BT just want bang average. They pay for bang average, but
mate, there's a reason. Honest to God, mate, there's a reason why I choose to watch Optus Sport for our league games instead of Sky and BT, because Sky and BT are boring, man. They really are.
Yeah. Gary saying Arsenal women get a cup. Hopefully, more cups and trophies to come for the women and the men. Touchwood.
Indeed.
Well, we're still in the Champions League, so the girls, so they can still win that, even though they've got Bayern Munich next coming up. What I love, what's even better is Todd Bodie's at the game today for this game. Todd Bodie was first game he goes to, and they get battered 3-1. I think that's the same before he came along. I think it's him. I think he's the curse for Chelsea.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've seen this as well. They're scouting Dominic Szoboszlai as well. So that's another signing they're looking at.
What? Who we are?
They're wondering why. No, the Todd Bowley.
Dear God.
They wonder why they fail. They wonder.
I mean, who spends £600 million mainly on attacking talent, and still struggle to score, and then still it's no one's fault. It's not my fault. It's not his fault. We'll keep ploughing away. Oh dear! But yeah, let's get the scoreboard up. It's still 0-0 Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still 0-0. Liverpool look the better side. Man United are just
going through the motions.
They're sitting. No. I wouldn't say they're going through the motions. They're more or less just sitting deep and trying to hit Liverpool on the counter attack, which is smart because you don't want to overcommit too much at Anfield. Like no matter what form Liverpool are in, like so I can understand the logic, like because they've not won in like the last 7 games at Anfield. They've lost 4 of them, drawn 3, and they've only managed to score 1 goal in the last 7. So I can understand the trepidation a little bit.
Yeah, it is what it is. Who Chelsea got next in the league? I know they got Dortmund midweek at home.
Yeah, they've got Dortmund.
Come on, Dortmund. Had to get it in there.
I want Chelsea to win that. I want Potter to stay in charge as long as possible.
Imagine he's still in charge for the Arsenal game.
If he's still in charge season. By then, yeah, they're getting
and he loses
battered,
that guy gets sacked afterwards.
Yeah,
if he's still there by then,
they've got Leicester away next in the league, bro. Like
0-0.
Leicester away. I mean, that's a Leicester win.
That's 0-0 written all over it. That is going by both teams.
I don't know. That just feels like a Leicester win.
You never know. Ian Natural might score.
Chelsea, Everton at Stamford Bridge after. Bro, if they lose to Everton.
Oh, my God.
If they lose to Everton.
They've got sitters here, and I'm thinking they're both 0-0. Or they're going to lose.
Mate.
They're that poor.
I watched Everton against Forest today. They were horrendous. They gave up a lead twice.
I know. I was watching
how
the first half
hour. Them at Goodison, by the way? How did we lose to them at Goodison? Like
it was more.
There's things in life. There's things in life, right, where you can't explain it. It's beyond all rationale, and you just think, yeah, it's just one of those. Everton just feels like that to me because no logical explanation that I can come up with explains that loss.
Oh, I don't get it. It threw me off at the time as well because I went into that fully expecting the result. We didn't get it, and I was like, "How did that?" Even then, the week after, I watched Everton play the week after, and I was like, "How the fuck did we lose to these lot?"
Mate, I went into honestly, see on the Friday before the game, right? I strolled into work that day, cocky as anything, because I was like, yeah, that's a win. And given, how well we've done, and how poor Everton are, I'm just like, there's no way that Sean Dyche has enough time to, instill something before that game. There's not a chance in hell of that happening.
No.
Amazingly, they turned up for once.
I even said in the strip I did a watchalong, as you know, and I was like, as a game kickoff's approaching, I'm like, I mentioned what you mentioned about Sean Dyche, not long being in the door, not having enough time with the players and all that, but also I took into consideration as well that the anarchy going off between the fan base and the ownership, the protesting, the threats between this, that, and the other. It was just it seemed like a foregone conclusion that we were just going to turn up, rub salt in the wind, basically. And I think maybe some players thought that as well, and it's just backfired.
Yeah,
But it is what it is. I spoke to Kevin Campbell like a week later, obviously, after the Brentford game, that whole debacle. He made a good point. It's in the sense of he'd rather we went through that little blip that we went through at a time in them 3 games. He'd rather we do it then than at the end of the season. Because obviously we'd had that blip. We had the games to rectify it, and so far, touch wood, we've rectified it. Even with a bit of luck yesterday, but we still rectified it. Whereas if you have that blip near the end, you ain't got that time frame. It's more pressure on you because it's do or die basically.
pretty much.
Oh dear.
Yeah. By the way, I've just looked at the fixtures. Right, Man City have Liverpool right after the international break.
What? I'm thinking that at Anfield. No, that'd be at Etihad, wouldn't it?
No, it's at Etihad. Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Come on. We're all Liverpool
Hey,
fans.
if they lose that, if they lose
that game
like,
and we keep winning, give us a title. Give us a title there and then.
If it gets to the point, right? If Man City lose that game, right, and it gets to the Man City game, and we're still winning after that, seriously, I don't even think that game actually matters. Like if it gets to that point, I'm not saying Man. Okay, I'm not saying like Man City at the Etihad's not a big game. Of course it is.
No, it'd be a big game. But I know what you're saying. Yeah.
If it gets to that point where Man City lose to Liverpool, right, and we're just racking up wins, and Man City
we'll just keep winning between now and Man City
after the Liverpool game as well, like it may get to the point where it doesn't even matter.
It could be a point of Old Trafford go there needing a point to wrap it up. It could be to that point. So between now and when we play them at the Etihad, who've Man City got game wise? Liverpool after the international.
Yeah, they've got Liverpool. Okay, there's I think one or two games before that. But well, actually, hold on, I'll zero in on it. They've got Palace away next weekend.
That's a win.
I mean, I can't see that not being a win because Palace are in not the best of form, and the fans aren't exactly thrilled with Vieira at the minute. Liverpool at the Etihad after the international break. Then Southampton away.
That's a win.
Leicester at home. Brighton away. That'll be difficult.
Oh, that'll be a difficult game.
Yeah.
All right.
Then they've got us. Then Fulham away. Again, difficult one. Leeds. That's a win. Everton. That's a win.
Yeah.
Chelsea at home. That is a win all day.
If Potter's still there, that's a win. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they've got Brentford on the final. That's not easy, you know.
I think Brentford away. Brentford away last game, yeah. So effectively, between now and us, the two games they could drop points in is Liverpool and Brighton.
Bear in mind, we've still got to play Liverpool.
And we win all our games, bloody hell, between now and then.
We've still got to play Liverpool at Anfield, though.
At Anfield, after Leeds, we've got... Who have we got? We've got Fulham next week away. We've got Palace, and then the international break, and then we've got Leeds, and then it's Liverpool.
We've got Fulham
then
next
Southampton,
weekend.
Someone else, then Man City.
We've got Fulham next weekend, Palace at home after that, and then once we get after the international break, we've got Leeds. That weekend could be a turning point because Man City play Liverpool that weekend, while we
same
play
weekend we
Leeds.
play Leeds. Ooh,
Yeah. So if
interesting.
Man City lose to
we beat
Liverpool
Leeds.
and we beat Leeds, that's an 8-point gap in April. So that's incredibly difficult to make up.
And depending on Liverpool's league fixtures between now and when we play them, they might not have nothing to fight for, Champions League spot wise.
And our final game of the season is Wolves at home.
Yeah, our last 3 games are winnable. Our last 3 games are Forest, Brighton, and Wolves.
Yeah,
I was
Brighton at
last
home.
night. We get to the last 3, we're still top. We've won the league.
Yeah, Brighton at home, Nottingham Forest away, and then Wolves at home. Which, I mean,
that's it,
bro. You bank us to win all of them.
Yeah, based on this season, yeah. Oh dear, the girls are just getting ready. The team's just getting ready to go up and get the trophy. By the way, for the Women's League Cup.
Well, that's good. Always good to beat Chelsea in the final.
Oh yeah, that was sort of second nature sometimes. Is that George I just saw?
Oh, it's 1-0 United.
Oh, for God's sake!
Oh no, it's offside. It's offside. It's offside. It's okay.
Don't do that to me.
You've done that to me plenty of times, so don't give me that. Yes, yeah,
this is always Man United
now. I'm just waiting for the VAR to give it though.
Oh, you can see, yeah.
I mean, he didn't, but you know, it wouldn't surprise you if he did, would it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Leah's trying to basically the medals. The girls collecting their medals, and Leah Williams is trying to get because Beth Mead's hanging around celebrating with them. And she's trying to give Beth and Viv a medal, and she's like, "No, we weren't involved today. It's your day." Here we go. Come on, Kim. In the red ribbons as well. In the red. Come on, Lily. Hey, there you go. There's the trophy lift. Continental League Cup winners 20.
Oh, it's 1-0 Liverpool!
Let me guess Nunez.
God!
Let me guess Nunez.
Cody Gakpo, man. Holy shit.
Oh, Cody Gakpo.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Champions, ole, ole, ole.
I'll take that right now. I don't care. No, I'm not having United getting too up themselves. I'd rather a Liverpool win than a Man United win. Like, even though Liverpool
1-0, yeah.
doing my fucking 1-0
There we
Liverpool.
go.
Even though Liverpool fans are doing my head in a little bit at the minute, it's like I'd rather them win than United. You know.
Well, there's one in particular that's doing our head in at the moment. There's one in particular because he's making a living out of us.
That goal was incredible.
I need to put it on in a sec.
Good pass from Robertson, cuts inside, easy.
Where was this at the start of the season, Liverpool? Where was this when we needed
done. Cody Gakpo is absolutely done, Casemiro there.
Right, let's turn it over. Go on, let's see it. Oh, is it going to be 1-0 as I turn it over? Vegvors hits defender's leg. And the offside flag went up.
How, bro? Bro, this man was a Burnley striker and he's playing for Man United.
He had a good moment at World
This isn't good for Tottenham, by the way.
No, this is the worst thing for Tottenham, but I don't care. I hate Tottenham.
Nah, this is bad. Like, because listen, even if they did score, mate, it was offside anyway, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah. What's Klopp complaining? You're winning. Be happy.
Mate, this is why I compare him to Wenger. He's always whinging. Like, this is good for Liverpool, getting into half time at 1-0.
Yeah. Minute injury time as well.
I wouldn't even say that Man United have been like Liverpool have been the better side in the first half. Absolutely, like they just have been.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. But well, as I say, where the fuck was this when we wanted you? When we needed you back at the third game of the season, Liverpool.
I'll tell you what, you better put this kind of performance on against City.
Yeah, you're fucking better.
Like, fuck it hell.
Imagine though, we did again between now and we beat Fulham. Imagine we beat Fulham, beat Palace. It's now half time now. Beat Palace, come back from the international break, beat Leeds, and now obviously they, assuming they win the next two, but then lose to Liverpool that weekend we play Leeds. It's an 8-point gap, and then we've got Liverpool the following week. Liverpool do us a favour. We get at least a point from that.
I'd take a
Liverpool
well,
could effectively help us win the league, and their fans are going mental.
You know what's good? You know what's going to happen tomorrow, though. The same guy is going to go. This Liverpool is back. You know what's coming.
The title race is on.
You know what's coming, mate.
The late total charge is on. Liverpool champions 23.
Yeah, right. Right. You're more than fucking, 20 points behind us. Yeah, okay.
I mean, yeah, it's not mathematically possible because we ain't dropping points like a fucking good one. But yeah. Oh, look, here's Chris. Talk to Liverpool. Talk to Liverpool fans and all that.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, dear. Oh, but he's happy. So I didn't miss much basically first half apart from the goal.
No.
Sounds about right. Oh dear, sounds about right. How are we doing on this side of things? Cool. We are 21 points beyond of a game in hand. But you still got to play us. So
Mate,
technically that game in hand is nothing.
Mate, this is what. All right, this is getting ridiculous now. Chelsea are still looking at players, right? They're holding an interest in Tammy Abraham, right? Even after the ownership takeover, and there's a 70 million buyback clause from Roma for Tammy Abraham. 70 million. This is
Only
getting
Chelsea.
out of hand now.
Only
This
Chelsea
is getting out of hand. I'm sorry. What is happening over here?
They've still got Lukaku to come back as well. Because they're not going to let him go. Oh my God.
Do they?
Yeah, he's out on loan, isn't he? He's only out on loan. He's not a obligation to buy. He's on a loan. Inter Milan say we want him. He wants to stay with us and all that.
They didn't sell him outright, did they? No.
No.
Yeah,
But obviously with the ownership issues going on for Inter Milan. Yeah. Yeah, Cuts come to life now. But with the ownership issues over Inter, obviously financially wise, they can't exactly buy him for the price that Chelsea probably wants. So they're like, we'll talk to him, but we can't make any promises.
Yeah. Well, Inter want the loan fee lowered to 5 million.
Yeah, that's saying something. When Chelsea are paying 11 million for Felix for 6 months.
Yeah. And it's not even £5 million, mate. It's 5 million euros. So it's actually less than 5 million.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Do you know what though? If I was Chelsea, I'd think about taking Lukaku back because they need a goal scorer.
Yeah. It depends on who the manager is by then when he comes back. If it's still playing Potter or someone else, and does he fit the system? because that was a problem. They brought
To
him
be
back.
honest, mate, I
the
don't think
touch-all.
Lukaku suits Graham Potter in the slightest, mate. I really don't.
That's what I mean. 'Cause he didn't exactly fit the touch-all mould, but they got a tune out of him at the start, and then he decided, no, I'm injured, and I didn't interview and say I never really wanted to come. I was forced. And then since then, he's just the rest of that season was a write-off really for Lukaku. Oh, what am I doing? Phone's dying. Oh dear. Steph, even Stefan is an Ipswich fan saying optimistic, Chris. It does feel something at least.
Hey, we want Liverpool to win, by the way. All right, so we're back in Liverpool today.
Oh
So
yeah.
we're on Chris's side today.
Well, if Man United are going to lose this, I want to see the media still try and justify a quadruple run for fucking Man United. I want to see them justify it.
Mate, did you see?
They're going to win the quadruple still.
Mate, I'm not being funny yet, but I've seen this hilarious. Like, okay, I can't stand TikTok, right? Because honestly, it's the biggest waste of time I've ever seen. But like, what I've seen, like, was hilarious to the highest degree, because there was one Manchester United fan on TikTok, right, where, because we were 1-0 down to Bournemouth at half time, right, he was going, Arsenal aren't going to get top four, Man United are going to win the quadruple.
That was it, yeah.
And he was doing this at half time, bro. Half time. Yeah. Who does that, bro? And here's the thing. When we won 3-2, it's like, oh, it's rigged. The league is rigged. This and that.
And I'm sitting, I saw it as well. And I'm sitting there saying, like, even my brother's sitting with, like, listening to it as well. He's like, if it was rigged, Arsenal would have got the penalties that we were claiming. At least one of them.
Well, mate, one of them. Well, most. Let's be real. 5 handballs? Like,
there's a foul Tommy Asher. There's 4 handballs.
Was it 4? I thought it was 5.
So I don't know. I can't remember. I lost count in the end. The amount of times I went to VAR, I lost count. But my point is, if it is rigged and they're doing everything they could to help Arsenal win the league, the law of average, we get at least one of them penalties given to us. The fact of the matter is, when at the 90th minute, as the ball's going up for the minimum of added injury time, their players down faking an injury, waiting a minute and a half to 2 minutes of that injury, some in the first place. So the ref had to add it on anyway. The ref had to add it on.
Mate, when the 6 minute was coming up, right? Or like when it was getting to like the 96th minute, we were in their half.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just blow the whistle when we're in their half. Like, you let play go on until the chance is like completely gone. And by the way, by the time Reece got the ball, right, the chance hadn't gone yet. No. So,
imagine the kickoff. If the ball fell to him like it had, he got it under control, and as he's shooting, the ref blew the whistle. It would have been carnage today. All last night, all today, it would have been absolute carnage.
And also, if that happened, right, and it was Man United that happened to, they'd be absolutely raging, and rightly so. Rightly so. I'd be raging at that. Like, nah, come on.
No, exactly. So it's like they had to let that say. If he'd got that shot, if he hit the post and came out and gone and been cleared or whatever, then the whistle would have gone. We all know that. It was literally, that was it. It was there on now or never, basically. But oh no, added on it. It was 6 minutes. It was the 7th minute. Watch the fucking game. Realise when the board goes up for 6 minutes of minimum of 6 minutes injury time. There's one of their players is feigning injury, and waited a minute and a half to 2 minutes, feigning this injury. So the ref had no choice but to add on the time, and then we scored. So I would. The thing is, the irony is, if it had been the other way around, for them, they wouldn't be complaining. They'll be doing the justifying. They'll be going, oh no. Back off. It's literally because
honestly, it's one of those. It's one of those things. Like, there's always going to be extra stoppages added on top of the added on time because of things that happen. It's part of the fucking game, mate. If you can't understand that, then you've got no business watching football in the first place. So,
especially after the World Cup,
people will say to me that's harsh. Honestly, people will say to me that's harsh. I don't give a shit. Some people out here are just clueless.
Well, especially after what we saw at the World Cup, what the FIFA were doing in terms of how they were tackling time wasting in the World Cup. The pressure's then being put back on the respective FAs around the world, and we're now hearing this week that the Premier League are looking at from next season introducing the stop clock. Basically, when the ball goes out of play, the clock stops and it restarts when the ball's back in action again. So you're getting the entire 90 minutes worth of the ball on the pitch. There's no time wasting. When the ball's dead from a goal kick till that ball's kicked again, and then the clock starts again. You see, again, I know it's a different sport and a different pace of game in terms of the rugby, but you see it in rugby when there's an incident in terms of a foul and it's got to check it on VAR and all that, or if there's a penalty being given in that, the game stopped, and until the ball's kicked back into action, the clock stays off until the ref says time back on, off you go, and then they've got 2 seconds then to kick that ball again and get the game going again. Because otherwise, we were even apart from the last couple of years where we fallen off a cliff and teams didn't feel like time wasting at all. That came for us anyway. Ever since we moved to the Emirates, apart from the last couple of years until now, this season, that's been a reoccurring thing. Teams come to us and they come for the point. They come and time waste. Not just I'm just using us because we see it week in, week out. It's been an occurring thing, and it's crept in. It's crept in even more into the league with other clubs as well. It's got to a point where they have to take action now because it's getting beyond ridiculous, and fans are getting really mad. When we played Newcastle,
it's been ridiculous for years, mate. Arsene Wenger called this out years ago.
Yeah, to the point where when we played Newcastle at the Emirates back at the start of the year, started back in January, it turned out the ball's only been in play for not even half a game of football. But the statisticians, they went away and calculated the exact amount of time the ball was in play for that entire game. And it didn't even add up to a full 45 minutes worth of football. I think it was like 30 minutes of football over a 90-minute period. And the person is more games where that's come in the current thing. And yeah, the pressure's been put on the Premier League and PGMOL to do something about it, because it's absolutely disgraceful that managers can now have been able to, for the last 15 odd years, go to these teams like Arsenal, you have Man United, your Chelsea's, Liverpool, and try and safeguard a point straight from the off. I mean, what was it, Everton the other night? The game kicked off 30 seconds and Onana's already time wasting 30 seconds in. Oh, I've been fouled. We hadn't even been touched. It's like, are you taking the mick? By the way, I've just seen just shown on Sky.
Same. I'm just laughing at that now. I'm loving his, like, he's so smug before the goal goes in as well. That's what makes it even better.
Yeah, Gary Neville get bigger than oh fuck.
Mate, fuck him. I blocked him on mine. Like, that's what I just like. I don't care what.
What was it going Neville? Jamie Carragher yesterday, because obviously Arsenal won after the final whistle went and all that. Because of that clip that keeps going around every now and then about Gary Neville slagging off Zinchenko. He's not a leader. He won't be there for you in the big moments when you need him most. This, that, and the other. Even though there's a clip of him at Man City doing exactly what Gary Neville says he's not. And Jamie Carragher's come across that video again and just put at Gary Neville and went, "What are you saying now then?"
Jamie is becoming one of my. Well, actually, not. I've liked Jamie Carragher for a while because he's unbiased and whatnot. But like, he's becoming one of my favorite pundits now. Like, okay, he does talk a bit of nonsense, but then again, who doesn't?
Not to the level not to level Neville though.
Oh no! Like, I mean, Gary Neville speaking from like Gary Neville speaking more from like his heart as opposed to as what like is logical, because a pundit's meant to be logical in what they say. They're not meant to speak from a fan's perspective. But like, because Jamie's prediction is we win the league, which I'm with that. Like, obviously. Gary's was like City win it, which I get. I don't have a problem with them thinking City will win the league because they've done that like 4 out of the last 5 years.
Yeah,
but to put Manchester United second above us, like, okay, you got to reel it in now.
And we just beat United as well.
Exactly, like reel it in, all right, reel it in.
Oh dear. It is what it's second half.
This might just play into Liverpool's hands a little bit, because now that Liverpool have got themselves a goal, Manchester United have to come out and attack Liverpool. Yeah, like, if they want to get anything from it.
Who have United got on the bench to take off? I mean, bring on for Weghorst, for example. No one.
I mean, not really anyone of note. I mean, I don't know if they've made any.
They've made no subs.
No. They kept the same back four, the same midfield. Weghorst is still on the pitch. Hold on. Go back on the timeline a little bit.
I mean, while doing that, Cold Assassin in the chat, he's a Man United fan, says, as a Man United fan, I don't see us coming back in the second half. I see this Liverpool getting another goal. And this is the
I can see that happening.
2-0.
What? I don't like your head. I don't like that you're ahead of me again. I don't like that you're ahead of me. I preferred it when you were watching the cup final. But
it was pathetic defending.
That is bloody horrendous.
I mean,
mate, that is literally the worst start to the second half that you could possibly want from a United perspective.
I mean, Cold Assassin did
a minute into the second half. Like, are you mad?
And Stefan comes back and says, "You were saying."
He was right. He was right. He was right, though. I don't know why you're taking the piss. Like, you were right. Oh my god. Fucking hell.
I mean, who played him on? Who played him on side? Harvey Elliott on side. There?
I have to look at the replay, mate. I don't know.
Van plays. I think it's Van. No, 20. Diego Dalot plays Harvey Elliott on side.
Yeah, Dalot. Yeah.
That was pathetic, though. I mean, our defending wasn't exactly great for the first.
They lost the ball in the middle of the pitch. Oh, what are they doing? Like, no shit,
this is a Liverpool I wanted.
Third game of the season. Shaw blocks it with his chest and then just allows the fucking player to get the ball again. Like,
but this is the Liverpool I wanted. Third game of the season at Old Trafford in the season. Where was this?
Yeah.
We wanted it.
Where was this? God damn it! You bastards.
You gave them confidence.
Where
you
was
bastard,
our
they won a cup.
5-6? Where was our 6-0 at the start of the season? Where was that? God damn it.
You gave them confidence, you bastards.
Oh, you assholes.
So much confidence, they won a cup. And they think they're going to win a
I mean, they're
quadruple.
2-0 down. I mean, they've got Sancho on the bench. Garnacho,
No point being in
Sabitzer. I mean, they don't really have anyone apart from Sancho that can come on and change it.
But hey, they're back, guys. Man United are back.
That's good save from Allison there.
Oh dear. Wait.
Oh, come on. That's not a foul. Give me strength, bruv.
Oh, I do feel sorry for Cold Assassin because he literally called it, and then a minute later, it happened.
Yeah. Bro, I'm not going to lie yet. You don't put that shit out in the universe, mate. You don't. You don't. Like, I'm a firm believer in universal karma, right? So you don't put that shit out there because 9 times out of 10 it comes to fruition.
Liverpool the attacking, and I'll put the set down on the set.
The only downside is Liverpool fans
Game over.
online are going to be
Game over.
No, it's not. It's not.
Cody Gakpo.
You're joking me right now, right?
No Salah down the wing with the assist.
Why'd you have to be ahead again? Why'd you have to be ahead? Like,
because I'm
why?
great.
Can you not just let me have my fun for once?
Wait till it's a counter attack as well.
By the way.
Route 1 football.
That's horrendous. That is absolutely horrendous. 5 minutes into the second half and they've conceded 2 goals.
Are you watching Gary Neville?
Oh my god.
That was
this is the best.
Look at the goalkeeping.
Do you know what though?
Look at that.
That's that. What is Rush? What is he doing? Crossing it to that Liverpool player, man. No one's even asking for it.
Desperate.
Like,
No, it was desperate. Again, where the fuck was this in September?
That was brilliant from Salah, by the way. That was brilliant. Cody Gakpo, man.
I think Liverpool might get top 4 going by this.
I think they will.
Imagine Man United fall apart this season from this now in the league. Finish 5th or 6th.
Do you know what, right? See, with Newcastle not getting top 4, you can sort of explain that because Newcastle's squad, in terms of quality, it's not of the level that Liverpool's and Manchester United is, even to the level that Spurs is, right? So you can kind of explain them dropping off because they're having to overperform, right? With Man United, there's no such excuse, right? If Man United drop out the top 4, I am not hearing this. Oh, it's Ten Hag's first season bullshit. I'm not hearing that. No. All right? You spent more than Arteta did in his first full season. So you better get top 4 with that amount of money. You better. Because if you don't, and Liverpool, if you don't get top 4 and Liverpool usurp you to the top 4 with Spurs, you're catching that smoke. After the amount of money spent, you're catching that smoke. Simple.
Cole says, "Yes, my team is, but I will be back quickly. Just got to see Goldbridge crying."
Oh yeah, I'm going to be watching that. Don't get it twisted.
Did call you. Mum came into you and all that. I called you about 40 minutes ago or so. So it's in the microwave, but you have to warm it up. You all right?
Darwin, Nunes, he's better than Colin Darwin Nunes.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far just yet.
No, I wouldn't either.
Just because one's a broken Son's record already, in terms of, oh my God, what is Addison doing there? Bruno, oh, shut up, Gary. That is not a penalty. You that desperate for a goal?
Mate, this is why I turned the commentary off. Like I don't.
I'm just
listen to
loving it
them at
because
all.
Man United are losing. Gary Neville was co-commentator, so it's just like, yeah.
Oh Jesus, Austin,
I'm
relax.
taking that salt, taking that pain.
You know, even though I wouldn't say Nunes is like better than Haaland, Nunes has been quite good today. Like he has. Like he's caused United problems. He's been getting into positions, but he's actually scored. So
There's definitely saying, the reaction videos, one of my joys of YouTube. Don't get rid of them from Arsenal nowadays, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm not ashamed to admit that every time Tottenham lose, I watch expressions, bruv.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, yesterday,
I do.
calling Conte out. Conte wasn't even on the fucking on the bench, taking charge of the game. No, get him out. I purposely, after I went off air yesterday, I purposely went over to check out Eastern because I knew obviously you're covering the Tottenham game. Not only did I watch his reaction to Wolves scoring, but then I waited. I went all the way to the end where Arsenal scored the winner. It's like I knew it.
Your goal was good yesterday.
It was a good goal considering weak foot.
Go look at Atleti. 6-1 Sevilla. Sevilla are going down. They're going down.
They're 5th or 6th from bottom, but okay. Valencia's got more chance of going down than they're saying.
Do you know who's in the bottom three?
Valencia.
They've got 2 games in hand above Sevilla.
But Valencia in the bottom 3, I know.
No, 2 teams have 2 games in hand against them. So, not right. Sevilla are going down.
I don't really care. It's the Liga. I don't really care. This means they're not in the Europa League next season unless they win the fucking thing this year.
Fucking Griezmann scored probably, I don't know, fucking screamer-worthy goal. He scored 2 screamer-worthy goals, actually.
I mean, it's saying something when Morata's scoring for you twice.
Fuck off, Morata's better than fucking anything you have.
Got Terry in the chat. Just hi, come on, you Gooner girls. Yep, the Gooners, they did their. The men and the girls did their bits this weekend. Double for once, for the first time in a while. I can say that 2 Arsenal wins in a weekend. Yay! And we got silverware.
Where's this Liverpool been the last few weeks?
Where have they been all season up to the last 2 weeks?
Where have they been now? God damn it, man.
Chelsea.
They lost 3-1.
Okay.
We beat. We literally beat them almost 4.
Got a rush eat.
That's your own fault. You all right?
Yeah.
You eating yet?
I've got something.
All right.
To put them downstairs before
No worries. Yeah, big up Turnsey for a while too, but yeah, big up. And yeah, the fact that the girls won it as a trophy. I'll take the hit of last week's defeat now. The fact we came back a week later and got a win and got a trophy for the end of it. That's 2 years in the bounce now. The Chelsea women's team have got to the League Cup final, gone 1-0 up by the same player, and gone on to lose 3-1. 2 years on the bounce. Who would have thought? But Emma Hayes is amazing. This is why Chelsea fans sort of they needed that today. They needed the humbling because they went big. Oh, we're gonna batter you 90 minutes, 3-1. Yeah, who lost it? Who lost 3-1? Remind me. And we ain't got our best players available for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm.
United are absolutely they're shook.
They're
Completely shook.
They're 3-0 down. No shit.
It should have been 4. Canete had a chance there. Make it 4 there. Jesus.
I need a 5-0 here. All right, to make up for earlier in the season. I need a 5-0.
Oh dear.
Oh my god! I can't believe this.
Go on,
mate. I've seen something hilarious on... No. I've just seen was it Jose Enrique, right? Who used to play for Liverpool, right? He tweeted yesterday around 10 o'clock, right? When they lose 3-0 tomorrow against us, let's see if he thinks the same with a laughing emoji.
Okay, everyone's getting spot on today, aren't they?
God damn it, man.
Fair enough. Okay, now. You alright there?
Huh?
You alright there?
Yeah.
Imagine Cody. Oh, you could be in trouble there, Martinez. He's getting booked. The Argentinian World Cup winning butcher's getting booked. Imagine Cody gets a hat trick. His first hat trick against United. The team, by the way, he was heavily linked with going to until he went to Liverpool.
I know. That's what's hilarious. I wouldn't even say Liverpool needed Cody Gakpo at the time. More than needed midfielders and defenders, but
midfield, even Liverpool fans said midfield was their main priority in their eyes.
Yeah. But you know what? This might actually be the game where he kicks on a little bit. So because all right, it's fine scoring against Wolves and this and that, right? But putting a performance like this against Manchester United at Anfield, bruv, that's something that you can remember and stuff like that,
Oh, Trent standing over it. Trent's going to go for it, is he? No? Yes?
No.
They tried something, got a corner out of it though. Cold Assassin says these games just proves form goes out the window in big games like this. We say that, but you started to pick up a bit of form going into this. But I get what you're saying in terms of Man United's form. The second coming of Manchester United, apparently, after winning the League Cup against the poor Newcastle team.
Do you know what? That Derby rule applies to almost everyone. It doesn't apply to Tottenham.
or Everton for that matter.
No.
Everyone else, though.
Applies to everyone else except Everton and Spurs.
Oh, dear. Who Tottenham got next? League-wise, I know they've got AC in them. AC better do the job, by the way, on Wednesday.
Do you know what, mate? I don't know if they could. All right,
still there?
Could they beat Tottenham? Yes, because
Tottenham
are. I mean,
they're 1-0 up after the first leg.
Yeah. They're 1-0 up against Spurs, right? But again, Tottenham are awful, so it's more a case of just.
I know that, but I'm just saying, anything's possible.
They're utter dog shit, bruv. They are, because they lost to Fiorentina yesterday, right?
Oh God!
And even though Theo Hernandez got a last-minute goal, it pretty much didn't count for nothing because they were already 2-0 down. And
The one weekend
they've gone from being second to fourth, and I've seen Milan this season lose to some utter shit. Like I've seen us get battered. Honestly, mate, I seen us getting battered like 5-2 off Sassuolo, and Sassuolo are in the bottom half of the table. Like
Jesus, he's got to go, surely. How's that a booking? He's just completely swiped at Cody. How's that a booking? I know he's only just come on, but that's a red. That's a red. He leaves his boots up, studs up, and takes his knee.
That's a red. 100%. That's a red. Go
just
to
come
VAR.
On. Just come on. It's the McTominay thing. Oh, they just come on.
I don't care if he's just come on, bro. Like red's a red. Oh. Like
it's a VAR thing, isn't it? Is that the thing of? Well, he's only just come on. It's his first challenge. It's okay. Unless he actually breaks the leg, it's okay.
That is a red. That is definitely a red. Stud showing easy. Seriously, if that doesn't go to VAR, that's a joke.
Really? He hasn't gone to VAR.
No, of course it hasn't.
Okay, Nacho, blonde hair, boys filling food, and a block for a corner. You watch. Remember Januzaj came through under David Moyes? All the hype he had.
Yeah.
When he first came through.
Yeah.
Well, I get the same sort of feeling with this guy Nacho, that kid, getting all this hype. He broke through, getting all this hype. I think in the next season will come along and he has to disappear.
This is what, honestly, mate, this is why, right? Young players, specifically at Manchester United, right? Sometimes Liverpool too. Is it 4? Yes, that's more like it. Where was this at the start of the season? All right, I'll never forgive Liverpool for that. I'm sorry, I won't. And again, lost the ball. Oh, Salah, what a goal! This is Salah of old, man. It really is. If Liverpool play like this, see if Liverpool play like this against us at Anfield, right?
Now, see,
it's going to be a much closer game.
If McTominay had been sent off, he's not there to have that deflected off him to go to full to Salah. Just saying. So the ref didn't do his job. That doesn't happen. The ref does his job. That doesn't happen. Just saying. Rubbing the salt in the wound.
Here's the thing, though. The two of the 3 defenders, right, are so far behind where they should be. Like you're almost like just dead before you start. I mean that from Salah, man.
And Mo Salah's now equaled the all-time.
You could have Neuer in goal, mate. Honestly, you could have Manuel Neuer in goal for Man United. He wouldn't have saved that.
No,
not a chance. That's a rocket.
But yeah, Mo Salah is now equal with Robbie Fowler for the most goals scored in the Premier League era for Liverpool. 128.
I was gonna phone my dad later, but maybe I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't think that's a good idea.
No, it's not a good idea.
If you value your life.
Yeah, I kind of do value my own life. I'm not gonna lie. So
if you want to see us all lift the trophy in May,
yeah, maybe not a good idea. Oh, where was this in like August, bruv? Come on, where was this?
That's what I'm saying. They gave him hope and they went on and built something.
I know. Like honestly, two 4-0s back to back against Brentford and Liverpool would have been lovely. That would have been lovely. We would have loved that. But no.
Man United wouldn't come back from that the way they did this season. Ronaldo gets his way, for example. But hey, what do we know? Gary saying, shush, Gunner fans, we have to play both Liverpool and City away. But still, come on, you Gunners.
Yeah,
Difference
right.
is
Okay.
I get what you're saying about Liverpool, but we're not going to be this naive, surely. Touch wood.
No. No.
We're enjoying Man United demise because they're going to be back. Mr. Tom is back in the chat as well. How you doing, Mr. Tom? Taking one from the team yesterday. Keeping Graham Potter in the job.
Oh. That should have been a yellow for Luke Shaw.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, players getting away with murder because they're Man United.
But he just kicked him aside. Like, bro,
Yeah.
how are you not getting
Put in the line
booked
as well.
for that? Fuck.
Jesus. Man United is just kicking the crap out of the players now. At every opportunity.
Yeah.
And
They're
getting away with
they're
it.
4-0 down, bro. They're dead and buried. I may end up watching the football terrace today just for the reactions alone.
I kind of want to share the screen and put Goldbridge on the screen.
But mate, you know what happened last time? Yeah, Barstow
Yeah.
claimed it. So,
Yeah. Bastards.
which, by the way, like, I mean, I'm not being funny, but it was in fair use. Like, if it's on YouTube, it's in fair use.
Yeah.
So
Oscar
plus, yeah.
We'll just go. Like, we'll do it again next time when we win the league. And he gives his reactions to that. We'll just go live then. Go live. Hi. Share the screen. Off you go. X yourself out.
I don't think he will do anything for that. To be honest,
Always just waiting for the
piss
best
off.
of the
Get
best
up,
of enemies
Bruno,
episode.
you prick.
Just wait. We'll just wait for the best of enemies episode with Don.
Oh yeah, Robbie's going to be unbearable with that. 100, bro. I mean, I'm going to be unbearable, mate. I'm going to strut to work with the Vince McMahon walk.
20 at all because you know how to suppose.
That's what we did. We did try and wake you up. But you weren't getting up at the time. Here's what it is. That's why I said warm it up. Whatever. Even Tom, the lead trainer, is in a relegation stretch. Says, "I thought Man United were back to getting their arses handed to them by Liverpool."
As
I said, where the fuck
Yep.
is it?
Rigged league. It's a rigged league.
How's it a rigged league? If it is right, if it is a rigged league, they'd want Man United to win it over Arsenal. Trust me.
No. Incorrect.
It's not, but anyway.
Rigged league. And you know it.
Oh, you diving bastard!
Sounds like Arsenal.
No, Bruno Fernandes. Basically, Konate's got the ball. He's put his hand brushed against the club badge of Man United. Bruno's gone with his face and flew
That's
to
an
the floor.
interesting noise.
I wasn't going to offend him, was I? But anyway, that's make it 4-1. What a tackle! Trent actually made a tackle defensively, and it worked. Yes, you saw this yesterday.
Watch this.
God's sake, I watched the entire game. I thought, right, give it
Yeah,
here.
it's
And
interesting.
the goal.
Well, there's a poor defending. I thought it was weird that you scored 6 yesterday. And I saw 6-1. Hit the post. Way. It's just poor defending so far.
Oh,
It's good finishes, don't get me wrong, but they're poor defending as well. I mean, it's 4 million for Depay. That's a bargain.
No.
What?
For a team that's known on how to defend, that weren't great.
Shush. Sorry, you were saying? Your goal was better, was it? No, it was not.
Ours involves a title race. Yours involves battle for fourth. Is it 5? Nope, almost.
Yeah.
But Man United are back, guys. Don't forget that.
Not back on the slightest, bruv.
Right, done.
Yeah.
They're not the best. They're the best being top of the league, you idiot.
We'll go against your team. We'll smoke
You've got to qualify for the Champions League
We'll
first.
smoke you.
You've got to qualify for it first, Brendan. Plus, you've just been knocked out of the Champions League, and you're completely this season.
You're fourth in La Liga, and you get
Yes, you're hanging on to it by skinny for teeth.
no, we're not.
Where are you now, then?
Third.
By how many points?
Alright, I'll leave more competitive at the moment.
Okay, that's why Barcelona was like 9 to 10 points clear, but yeah, more competitive. Come on, let's go for the 5th. Come on, 15 minutes to go. Plus injury time.
It's 5, is it? Oh my god, no. Are we really doing this again?
Nunez.
This is embarrassing.
United are back,
Oh.
baby.
Oh, what a ball from Trent. That wasn't even Darwin Núñez. It hit off the United player.
He's the one celebrating. So I was going, Darwin Nunez.
Oh my god. I can't believe this.
Here we go. United fans are walking out of
What
5
makes it even worse, right? There's still 15 minutes to go.
As I was saying, come on. I literally said, come on, let's make it 5. 15 minutes to go plus injury time.
Brian
This
didn't
goes
even
right,
hit
okay,
that.
cool.
It came off the United player. Oh my god.
No, he's on, yeah. Varane, it's a Varane own goal.
Yeah,
it was
United. The
I
United
know.
fans are leaving. I don't
No,
blame
it
them.
came off his neck. It came off his neck. Look, you've seen the replay.
Did it?
Yeah,
I thought it came off the United player.
It looked like it from one angle. Yeah, it's
That's a weird neck, right? A lot of hair on that neck.
the back of his neck.
This is head, you idiot. Big glasses.
Either way, United are back.
Oh
and going for second,
no! It
apparently.
came off the back of his head. It looked like
Yeah.
it came off of Rashford, but no.
Oh, go! Oh, imagine they lose 6.
Oh my god!
But Casemiro's been taken off us a bit, sir. And Malit says, "Come on for Martinez."
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking Casemiro off. He's 5-0 down. Like
Too late now.
Oh my god! I bet.
A bit,
Yeah.
Just a tad. But Cold Assassin, according to your legend Gary Neville, United are back and going for second.
I think it's dickhead to someone just because people.
No, he knows. He knows we're not going to laugh at him, but we're taking the piss out of Gary Neville because Gary Neville's like, "Oh, United are back. They're going to go for second."
When people take the mick out of your club, then look at you.
I'm taking the piss out. I'm also taking the piss out of Gary Neville actually, and his stupidity and his punditry. In fact, he's been quiet his entire second half. He's been dead quiet. I love this.
This
Tom,
is great.
even Leeds won at Anfield.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Oh, this is funny.
Under Jesse March as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesse March, yeah.
There you go. Henderson and Nunez are being taken off as we speak.
Where has this been all season, by the way? Like,
Ryan wishing this was his team.
do you know what's funny?
Maybe we're top of the league somehow.
Do you know what's funny, Ryan, right? Genuinely, I can see Liverpool losing their next game.
They can score goals.
I can.
and
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. The
No.
way this season's been with them, I wouldn't surprise me at all.
What are you looking at?
No.
you rat bastard?
Oh, there's Diego Jota, Milner's coming on, and Bobby Firmino.
How is it Diego, Ryan?
Diego Jota.
His name's not Diego.
He is.
Look how it's spelt, Ryan.
It's Diego.
Diego.
Same bloody thing.
Ah.
Here's Russ. Dad's with a smiley face. I bet he's happy. Sometimes football provides joy.
Hey, Klopp's smiling. Good. Good. He's not going to be miserable.
Now, Liverpool, if you can do this against City, but not against us, we'll be further grateful.
Right, I need to get one now. Watch my life for a second.
I don't know. Time it is. What time is it? Let's have a look. 6 minutes past. Okay. Cold Assassin says, I have been called a fake United fan while other United fans were saying we are back. I said we have improved under Ten Hag, but still not there.
Yeah, you're not. You're not. You're what? You're like. I'd say you're like
See?
2, maybe 3, like
Talking about cat.
3 players away from being that.
Goodbye.
See you later.
No.
In the meantime, we're just going to keep going and growing.
Plus, United need to get rid of the likes of like McTominay and that. I'm sorry, they do.
Yeah.
He's just he's just not it at all.
This is it. Don't really like either club, to be honest, but this is the best outcome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
it is.
yeah.
It is.
Oh dear. Oh, Liverpool counting it now. Here we go. Come on, let's go for it. Go on, Harvey. Go on, sir. Oh, go on, sir. Go on, sir. Go on. Oh, it's a foul, surely, ref. Do your jobs. Oh, that's it. That's it, Bruno. Assault the official.
Sure.
Oh, for the love of days. I'll let him
Just
out
getting
once.
absolutely pulled apart.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're just getting pulled apart, lads. Honestly, it's embarrassing.
Oh, dear. It's a whale. We want 6. We want 6.
Do you know what's funny, Ryan? Right, this game was played at almost the same exact time last season, and Liverpool won that as well.
Was it 4-0? First 25 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
It was
4-0.
ridiculous.
Yeah. This is much worse than that. I'm sorry, but it is.
There's Kenny. Look at this. In the stands. That'll Sir Kenny.
You let him out.
Yeah.
I may end up watching McCullough's match reaction afterwards.
But this may not sound far better than Arsenal.
Oh,
Rashford's far superior to Saka.
Listen, I like Rashford, but like, no.
Just no. Go on. All the space in the world. Can Harvey edit pause? Calls it? No? Yes? Oh, 6. Oh my God, it's 6.
Is it?
Yes.
No. Oh my God.
Mo Salah has broke the record.
I'm definitely staying away from the phone tonight. Yeah. If I value my life, I'm staying away from it.
All the teams they're going to smash, Man U.
His
His brother, his dad, all Man United fans.
I take it this guy's Liverpool.
He's Arsenal.
Oh, right. Okay.
So it's like, I'm not going to contact him. I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I value my life.
Ooh.
I mean, he's getting
I think
booked. for it.
someone's getting the sack fairly soon. Come on, baby.
But that's the hope.
All right, Gobby.
VX is in the chat. Says, I'm working out, and I just saw the score. The VAR check now. After all that, there's a VAR check.
Jesus. Mo Salah surpassed, like, he's Liverpool's top goal scorer now.
Goldbridge is having a meltdown, as you'd expect.
I'll be watching it later. Don't you worry.
There you go.
I'll be watching that later. That is so. Oh, come
So,
on. Nah.
They're
Don't be
contenders for
giving
the title. Even we haven't lost 6-0 this season, let alone 4-0.
He's onside. What are you talking about?
I don't know what they were checking. I don't know what they were trying to look for.
Why are they checking this? It's onside. I'm sorry, but right.
They're checking an image for anyone that's watching the game. They are checking an image of Bobby Firmino with the ball at his feet for offside. They're that desperate to help Man United out there.
Oh, we're feasting tonight. We're feasting tonight, man.
We want 7. We want 7.
Yeah, we do.
Oh man!
Do you know what? That rule of getting booked, right? Because you know
take your shirt off,
you're celebrating because you take your shirt off, right? And you're over celebrating and this and that. I'm just like, that's the dumbest ruling I've ever seen.
Cod Assassin says, can't wait to see the players apologise later tonight, but Eric Ten Hag is ruthless. Whatever the Liverpool team has outrun us today, Eric Ten Hag will make them run the distance tomorrow in train. Oh yeah, he will. He did it after Brentford.
Do you know what I will say, right? You've got the right manager, right? Because he's not gonna let, unlike Ollie, he's not gonna let this slide.
No.
But he's just not going to. Like, this is his worst defeat as Manchester United manager, but beyond a shadow of a doubt, right?
Yeah. Well, 6-3 was that. That's a 6-0. So yeah, this is the worst one.
Exactly. So, but he's not the type of guy that's just going to brush it under the carpet. He's actually going to lay into them, and rightly so. He should, because they've not been good enough.
The camera's focused on him right now. He is the if looks could kill. Put it that way,
bro. If this happened to us, right? If we were 6-0 down to Manchester United at Old Trafford, we'd be fucking fuming, right? So it's like, bro, I don't blame him.
We'd be absolutely livid.
And do you know what's like? Do you know what's really telling? He's not actually. Like, you just got that blank stare going on. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
looks a kill.
He's not even
animated.
He's not even animated on the touchline. It's just like blank.
Wait till you get in the dressing room, basically.
Oh boy. Yeah. You can expect a lot of these players will not be there next season.
Oh, you lying bastard. Gary Neville's piped up now, and obviously, because they might have tried ramping on and all that. Gary Neville has just piped up and said, I never had Man United as title contender this season.
Bore off!
The lying bastard. We have Sky have the receipt.
You had
we have the receipts.
You had United finishing above us, you clown. What are you talking about?
Oh, my days.
Bruh.
Oh,
do you know what?
7?
Oh, please. Please. It's 7! Is it 7? Oh,
it's 7th heaven. Bobby Firmino.
This is amazing. Oh,
We
I'm in
want 8.
dreamland right
We
now.
want 8.
Yeah, we do. We do. Oh my god. Oh, Salah again. What? Salah's been absolutely immense tonight, by the way.
We want 8. Look at this. Where the fuck was this in September?
I can't, like, yo. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, fans. Oh, was it a fan run on the pitch? The United fans run on the pitch and took out a Liverpool players, and Klopp's going mental.
Well, they're 7-0 down. But even that's no excuse though. Like, you
No,
don't run on the
I
pitch
don't know
when
if
the
it's a
game's
United fan or
going
not. I just saw a fan being dragged off. I'm assuming it's a United fan because Klopp's going mental. Can we have 10 minutes injury time, please?
I would say it is a United fan, mate. Honestly. It's like
Yeah,
there's no way there's no way a Liverpool fan does that. Not when
Mr.
you're
Bungle.
not when you're
Correction.
7-0 up.
Correction.
7-0. 7. That's just horrendous defending, by the way. Really is. Like, what are they doing, man? This is amazing.
Can we have at least 10 minutes injury time, please? A minimum of 10 minutes injury time, please. So we can get an 8, 9, 10.
There'll be like at least a minute added on, like on top
Per
of
goal.
like no. There'll be like a minute added on, right on top of the stoppages because of the fan that ran on the pitch.
3 minutes. Talk about trying to save United's blushes here. What's left of them?
I mean, I would have just blown the whistle now.
We
To be
want
fair.
8. We want 8. Imagine winning a cup.
To think, United were confident as hell going into this as well.
Yeah.
Then they get battered off of this. Like, I don't know if United fans were confident, but I'd imagine that, like, the team would have been.
I know it's Sunday, but this is beyond a roast.
Oh yeah, this is like the roast is burnt, and now you're just fanning out the flames.
Yeah. And Mo Salah's been awarded player of the match. Shock horror.
I mean, I'm not surprised. He's been absolutely immense today.
See, guys, I turn on and the goals come flying. I mean, I missed the first goal.
Hey, it didn't last. It didn't last time. So before you toot your horn too much, right? Just remember that.
That wasn't my fault. That was fucking the midfield of Milner and all that. That was their fault. It's just no way. This it can't be 8, surely. Just literally ran down the left-hand side of the pitch. Oh, come on, don't have mercy on him. Kill him.
I mean, they've already killed him. What are you showing mercy for?
Ask James Milner. He wants to stop.
Christ.
Ole. Match of day 2 tonight. But no,
I'm enjoying this. No, they're not.
Well, back to being Ole Gunnar Solskjaer shit, basically. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't have this embarrassment. And that's saying something.
Well, okay, he lost 5-0. He lost 5-0. He lost 4-0. So over 2 games, he lost like 9.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's over 2 games. In one particular game, he didn't concede 7, did he? Well, again, that's not on 10 halves.
No.
I'm not going to be that much of a dick. It's the players. It is the players.
Yeah, it is the players. It is the players, man. It is. It always was.
Diego's taking a smack to the face.
That looked like a penalty to me. Didn't even get the ball.
Well, the 3 minutes are up. We're 4 seconds, 5 seconds beyond the 3 minutes. Whistle's not gone yet. What's going on? Is it corrupt?
Maybe.
Smile, Bruno. And the thing is, they had Casemiro. We didn't have Casemiro.
Was it? They were
There you
4 or
go.
5
More
0
time
down
with
with Casemiro.
Oh, this is They had Casemiro for this game, and they still conceded fucking 5 goals before he went off. There you go, 7-0, full-time whistle, complete domination from a resurgent Liverpool over the last few weeks. Questions got to be asked: could this be the start of them bottoming in top 4 now?
Maybe.
12 games to go.
Knowing those players, mate, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, because these players have a history of throwing managers under the bus, mate.
Yep.
Like, outside of Anthony, Casemiro, and Weghorst, you know, most of them throw managers.
Yeah.
I'm Malacia as well. I can't forget about him. Like, basically the players that Ten Hag brought in.
Yeah.
The players that were there when Ten Hag was first appointed have a history of throwing managers under the bus.
Yeah,
so it wouldn't surprise me if they bottled it.
Yeah, De Gea, Shaw, Maguire, even though he doesn't play really anymore, but Maguire. Varane to an extent, even though he gets props, he'll still the underbody. Diego Dalot, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford to an extent. He's been here long enough now. I don't remember now.
Jamie's just having it, like, because that was like, you don't get beaten 7-0 if you're a Man United player. Carragher's like, you do today. Oh, love this shit. This is amazing.
Right, we've got the Arsenal mistress says, "Hi gents, hope you all good. Missed yesterday's game because of work, but watched it last night. Only thing to say about it, wow. In terms of the men's team,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We're back, but United aren't. Don't know where they are.
I mean, obviously, we're going to win the title, aren't we? With 12 games to go. Touch wood.
If it goes wrong, I'm blaming you.
That's why I'm touching. Literally, I'm surrounded by wood. That's why I'm touching it. That's why I'm saying so.
Good. Because if it goes wrong, I'm blaming you, bruv.
The Arsenal misfit says this game is more embarrassing to United than our 8-2 defeat. Yeah, just a tad. At least we scored enough in that defeat.
No, we scored twice. So
yeah, that's my point. Humility FC. Goldbridge just apparently Russ saying Goldbridge has just said he wants Ten Hag to close on and tombstone Luke Shaw.
Oh my god.
YouTube is going to be fun in the next few days. Yep, Terry, the football terrorist. That's going to be interesting. I wonder if he's live. If he's live, we'll I don't know actually because might get done.
Yeah, I would.
I'll see if he's live anyway, just to make sure. I wouldn't. Normally I will, but after
he won't be live right now, but he'll be. I mean,
got DR Sports are still currently live still with Dan Potts and the gang. I'm trying to think. The football terrorist. That's it. The football.
I wonder what Flex is saying.
No, he's not live yet.
No.
Not live yet. I've just got on there.
No, he is. He is.
Is he? No, I didn't say.
Well, Terry. Terry is.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That was in total embarrassment for United and its fans. Yep, considering they're back, Steve, considering they're meant to be back and raring for the quadruple and all that in all fronts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. Last week's win was the only trophy they're winning this week. I mean, this season. They ain't winning the FA Cup. They ain't winning the Europa League. And they definitely ain't winning the league.
Man City are still in the FA Cup as well.
Yep.
So,
And Brighton.
true. Yeah.
That's
I don't
the
like
same
how
sort of-
people are just discounting Brighton. You know what I mean? Like just
Hmm.
discounting Brighton completely. Like you're saying, oh, it's probably going to be a United City final and this and that. No, you don't do that.
Vas is saying in the chat to Stefan, Vitz Sports will be hilarious tonight as a Man United fan. I'm subscribed to as well, so yeah. Oh my god, I'm modding for Vitz as well. Oh my
Oh, hey, watch what you say tonight. That's all I'm saying, all right? Watch what you say tonight.
Even Gary's on a little chuckle there. Stefan, you'll see us all there. Oh dear. Because I've been gifted a membership, a free membership for a month by one of these members in the last few days. So I'm just going to go in there, spam the 7 emoji in the chat.
Oh. You're such an asshole, but then again, so am I.
Let's be honest. If it was the other way around,
Yeah.
they do it back to us.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
So if they can't take it, they shouldn't be giving it in the first place. I'm going to give them pelters as us.
Roy Keane is seething. I'm just looking at his
He's
facial
there,
expressions. That
Yeah.
man is seething.
He's like, get me out of this studio so I can go down and kick their ass myself.
Bro, he is mad. You know that like meme of like she's mad and shit. That's Roy Keane right now.
Yeah. Tom saying Man United's least favourite wrestler is Dan the Beast 7.
Oh man.
Stefan is saying Rich is a sound guy. The flying pig, it's absolutely raging. I can't
Well,
think
of course he would be. His team just got battered 7-0. Of course he's gonna be rich.
They're meant to be back and fantastic, and they've been backed by their rivals that
Oh yeah.
have been poor this season, 7-0. Only Bournemouth have took a worse battering against Liverpool this season, and that's saying something. I mean, as Tom says, Leeds went there under Jesse March and won 2-1 or 2-0. Even we were put up a bit of resolve than that.
Yeah. Because what was it? Even Chelsea, as bad as they've been, they got a result out of Liverpool.
0-0, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, that's the point. Gee, they got the clean sheet and the point. Blimey. Tom says Man United 1 goal in 8 games at Anfield. Leeds have 5 and 3.
Wow. Jesus.
Stefan says you didn't read the Celtic comment, Ryan. I'll go and look for that now then. Oh dear God, what is it? Here we go. I think this is it. That's such a historic result, bit like when Celtic beat Rangers 7-1 in the 1956 57 season. Whenever that was, way before my time. It's a freak result, but a wake-up call for United. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully, there's a bottle of Champions League spots and fall into Europa.
You know what? Do you know what I'm hoping will happen? Maybe it'll humble their fans more.
Don't be silly.
More often than not. It probably won't, but you know
who we're talking about.
Like, I know, and even as I'm saying it, I'm thinking, are you fucking stupid? But seriously, I'm hoping that result humbles them. I really am.
Well, if anything, that's
now up to 5th now.
If anything,
I mean, they're only 3 points behind Sport. Tottenham need to wash themselves because Liverpool are only 3 points behind them, and that result has improved Liverpool's goal difference drastically.
Brentford Fulham next month or tomorrow night, and then we've got Super League bullshit. Palace versus Man City next Saturday. Come on, Palace, do us a miracle, do us a favour for once.
Yeah,
Fulham-
I wouldn't bet
I
on
don't,
it. mate.
I'm not expecting nothing. And then obviously Arsenal play for them next Sunday.
Next week, live, coming up on
Oh,
live
dear.
on
All the
Sky
games to be the main
Sports.
event on Super Sunday. It's been Newcastle and Wolves. Okay.
Sky Sports Premier League, where, of course, they're one of the
Might as well put Fulham Arsenal at 4 p.m. on, man.
On Wednesday,
Yeah.
Chelsea take on Brighton.
7-0 is a sackable offence. It is, but obviously he's won a trophy, so he's safeguarded for another.
Yeah, he's got credit in the bank, man. He's got credit in the bank.
When you compare squads, do a mathematical equation, I come to the conclusion that Man United should go fuck themselves.
I co-sign that, Tom. I co-sign that. Round of applause.
Oh bloody hell! I forgot about this. Europa League for Europa League this first,
they
and Man
do,
United
don't they, innit?
Real Betis. They ain't going to be a pushover either.
No.
Spanish the Liga teams do well in Europa. Good luck. We'll be in Lisbon. Wishing you luck. Oh dear. It's just sit back and watch the Gary Neville meltdown.
Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna, I guess, judge the room and leave before I say anything that will piss somebody off, because I know I'm gonna. Don't worry,
is it
I'm staying away
Bruin?
from the
Is it
phone.
Bruin?
tonight.
Is it there?
I'm staying away from my phone. Right, I'm not phoning my family tonight. I can assure you, I'm not. I value my life too much. I value my life.
Yeah, that's a safe
I
bet.
might WhatsApp my brother later, but it'll be a text one as opposed to like a voice call, because I know if I voice call him, he's not going to pick up. So it's like, yeah. Anyway, thanks for having me, and I'll exit stage right and
I'm going to wrap things up now. So yeah, thanks Colin for popping along for the second half of this stream for the Liverpool Man United fiesta that we've had. Golf Fest. Obviously, the big shout out to the girls again, winning the League Cup, the Continental League Cup final against Chelsea, 3-1. First trophy in 4 years. It's done and dusted. A little 4-year drought's over. I'm now going to lay off the manager for a week or two until he fucks up again. And yeah, in terms of the channel, we're back tomorrow for the podcast. In terms of reaction to yesterday's game, for the Bournemouth game and all that jazz. And then we'll be back on Thursday for the Europa League first leg away to Lisbon, which will be very interesting. And we've got match today on Saturday. And Arsenal, Fulham v Arsenal on Sunday. So do subscribe if you are new to the channel. It's completely free. Turn on the notifications. Do share the content around, and we'll see you soon. As always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners and Liverpool.